Overall, I feel really happy to be here and to close this season and enjoy this game. As Habib said, they're playing players that we're not used to see on the pitch, or at least not starting. So it's going to be an exciting one, I think.
Yeah, we're hoping for some nice celebrations in our last game, Georgina.
We are hoping to end the season on a positive note. Yes, we are not fighting for the league anymore, but let's just end it with the best result possible. We'll talk about our predictions in just a little, but let me read some of the predictions I'm reading on Facebook. At the moment, I have 7s, I have 8s. This is the opportunity for players like Trincao. I agree with that. He hasn't had all these minutes that we were hoping to see him play, maybe when he was transferred to Barça this last summer. He will have the opportunity today. It's also the opportunity for Nato to keep a clean sheet, as Sarah, you were saying. We'll see what happens. I'd love to see your ratings. Keep them sending them in. While we talk about this game, we are facing an Eibar. It's been a sad season for them after 7 years on the top flight. Powering everything from a very, very small town, having in here the smallest stadium, not only of the league, but of Europe, of the top teams in Europe. This is the smallest one, and it's been the pride of the town, Eibar, such a small one with such a big team. Sadly, this run on the top flight ends today, and we really hope that we will see them back soon. But actually, they put us in trouble earlier in the season when they came to Camp Nou. We had a draw against them. It was the last game of 2020, and hopefully today we can take a little revenge on this and take the 3 points out of Ipurua. We traveled to Eibar early this morning, very, very early. This is why I can have a sleepy face. I'm sorry, during the show, because we woke up very, very early to get in here because we didn't sleep in the Basque country. We traveled this morning, and hopefully it won't affect the players that much. We'll see about that. Anyway, before the game kickoffs, there's something that is going to happen. All our players will be wearing a black armband in the memory of our former goalkeeper, Francesca Arnau, who we learned passed away earlier this morning. So also we're sending all our condolences to his family from here. There will be this minute of silence kept at Ipurua before the game kicks off, and then this 90 minutes of football that we will be bringing you, of course, on Barça Live. This takes me to the second question of the afternoon, and I'm asking to everyone at home, what do you think, who do you think is going to be the key player of the match? Maybe someone from the lineup, maybe someone from the bench. Who do you think is going to be the most impactful player, the key player of the clash against Eibar, kicking off in less than 15 minutes? Who's it going to be, Sarah?
Go with a midfielder. I'm going to go with Sergio Busquets. I think it's very important that he helps control the game, because if we control possession and we control the game, that's when we can create chances. So I'm going to go with Busquets, but I'm hoping all our strikers and our forwards will be key players as well, because I want to see lots of goals and smiles on their faces to end off this league season. Bruno, what about you?
I'm going to go for Junior Firpo. I think it's a player that probably hasn't had the chances that he deserves, because of course it's really difficult to compete against Jordi Alba, but he's a kind of a player that I think that in the 3-5-2 system probably can impact more for Barça. It's true that today the team are back with the 4-3-3, but I think that Junior from the left can create some problems for Eibar and can be important assisting and then trying to find the strikers inside the box.
Definitely. I like that one. It's a different one. Bruno, what about you, Aviv?
I'm going with Ilaix Moriba today. I think he's a player with a lot of personality, starting again. Koeman obviously has a lot of confidence in him, and this player has a lot of confidence. And I think today we might see a goal from him. We might see him dictate the play a little bit. It's a young team, so yeah, let's see.
It's a very young team, exactly. And I would love to see an Ilaix goal. Julia?
Well, to be honest, I was also going for Ilaix, but I'm going to change it. I'm going to give a different answer, and I'm going to go for Antoine Griezmann today. I'm not going to say my prediction yet, but I'm going for a bold one, and I'm expecting some goals. So I think he's going to score at least 1 or 2 today, and I'm going with the Frenchman, with Antoine.
I like how we're all going for different key players.
Yeah.
I like this. I like this. Georgina, what is the live chat, or who do you think will be the key player?
Well, my key player is the same one as Julia. I'm going for Antoine Griezmann. I think that today can be a good opportunity for him to be the leader in that attacking side of the pitch. But I'm going to read some of the answers that viewers are leaving on the live chat. For example, I'm on YouTube at the moment. We have a new link, by the way, so if you have friends that can't find the live stream, just we have a new event. You can tap in there. Mr. Brahim, YouTube is saying Dembele, the same as G1 Paudel. I have Adesh Jang is saying De Jong. De Jong is another much picked answer. Abe420 is saying De Jong. Love from Indonesia. Love back to Indonesia. Dan is also saying De Jong. I have another Dembus coming from Rasu Kogaf. Another De Jong. So it's saying they want to see Puig. Maybe he can get some minutes in the second half, some point during the game. We will see about that. Another Dembele. Francisco Trincao will have a stunning performance. That's a comment coming from Rihan Hashem, Frankie, Dembus, Grizzi, Dembus, Griezmann, Trincao. So everyone is thinking mostly about the young or the attacking side of our team. Also, I have a question here from two different viewers, Abhinav Santosh and Pranav Sonawane. Both of them are asking, where is Robert? I don't know if you at Studios have some clue about that. Where is Robert?
We do.
And where is Mai?
Robert is currently at a wedding, I think.
Yeah.
And Mai's at a baptism. They've just left us. They've abandoned us.
They
Georgina.
have.
That's the moral of it.
We can connect with him probably, no? In the wedding and in the
I would love
in
to.
the chat.
If he wants to talk to us, that would be lovely.
Maybe we can try and I would like if someone in the control room on the production side of Barça Live could try and contact both Robert and Mai and see their outfits, and we can talk a little bit about that. And while they do this, while they try to reach them, we'll see if they can or not. I wanted to pick your favorite. Today is going to be regarding the season that we are leaving behind today. There are going to be two. The first one is related to all the youngsters, the young players that we have been getting a lot of minutes during the season, throughout the season. I want you to tell me who has been your favorite. So everyone at home, please leave a number 1 if Serginho Dest has been your favorite one. Leave a 2 for Araujo, leave a 3 for Oscar Mingueza, leave a 4 for Pedri, leave a 5 for Riqui Puig, or leave a 6 for Trincao. And I'm sorry that I left out Ilash out of these graphics, so maybe drop a 7 or just drop Ilash in the live chat if Ilash is your favorite youngster of the season. I feel like I'm in the Oscars at the moment. Maybe you can tell me yours and I will reveal mine. My favorite youngster is... Who's that? Leave them in the live chat and Studios, let me know.
All right, I love all the, we've had so many great youngsters this season. It's hard for me to choose between 2 and 4, between Araujo and Pedri, but I'm going to go with 4. I'm going to go with Pedri. He's just been absolutely brilliant. I mean, for an 18-year-old to come on and be a regular player in this team is absolutely astonishing, and I can't wait to see what he can bring in the future. So I'm going to go for a number 4, but lots of good options.
Same. I mean, I'm not gonna consider Pedri. I know he's a youngster, but I'm not gonna consider him as a youngster because he has been one of the key players of the campaign. And so, if I have to pick a youngster, I will go for Ilash Moriba. I know, sorry, that it's not in the graphism, but Georgina allowed us to pick it. So yeah, I'm gonna go for Ilash Moriba. I think he's a player, honestly, that he's gonna bring lots of great moments for all culers in long time.
All right, I'm going for 4. You're going for 7, the one that wasn't on the list, Aviv. Are you going with 7 as well?
No, I'm going with Araujo. Araujo, I think this man is like, he's one of my favorite players, to be honest, in this team. Also known as Diplodocus. An absolute beast, and also so much heart for this team. And I think he is a defender for years to come for us, for our defense.
I agree. Diplo, where does that
Georgina.
nickname come from?
Exactly. Aviv, can you explain the story? Why we want everyone to go to the social media profiles of Ronaldo Araujo and leave the Diplodocus emoji on his pictures? Let the audience know why we want that.
Okay, so Diplo comes from Diplodocus, means like a beast, like something very, very big. I think it was like a dinosaur
Okay.
back in the days. Back in the days, TBT. No, and actually, when we won the championship, we told them in the airplane, like, yo, Ronald, we need to tell you something. We have this nickname for you. It's Diplo. It comes from Diplodocus. We explained them everything.
Diplo.
And And we said, this is your nickname from now on. And he said, all right. Thank
He
you.
liked it?
Thank you. Yeah, he liked it. And actually, a few days ago on the filming day on the set, we was like, yeah, hey, Diplo. And he turned his back. So he kind of, he knows. He knows already.
Yes.
Diplo. We're going to call him Diplo from now on.
We are still working on that. We are still doing some work and calling him Diplo. Yeah, we're working on the branding at the moment, but just in case, everyone, please help us out in creating that Araujo branding. If you're wondering, this is the Diplodocus emoji. Okay, this one. It's a blue one. If you are in a different mobile software, if you're using Android, this is your Diplodocus emoji. I can't make it bigger, I don't know why.
All right, well,
But
we're going to try to drop as many dinosaur emojis on his post. Julia, what about you?
Araujo's pictures.
Youngster of the season.
Well, to me, the best part of this question, Georgina, is that it's very hard to pick because they've all been really, really good. And I think this is very important. We're moving on to the next season. This is the last game. So I think it's very important to know that we can rely on all these youngsters for the upcoming seasons. I think that's the most important part. But I'm going to choose one. And my pick is the same as Sarah. I'm also going to go with number 4 with Pedri. But Bruno was saying it's like he's not a youngster because he's been so crucial and then he's been such a key player on lots of games. But I think he needs to be recognized for that. And all Diplos on the live chat. Okay, I love Diplos. So I think I think it's been really important to have him. And I remember, well, I cannot remember the games in specific, but I remember that in the first games of the season when he started to play, it was like we saw his magic on the pitch. It was crazy, and then it's like we were all very hyped and very thrilled for what was coming, and I think he has lots of stuff to bring us in the future. So my pick is Pedri Otale.
The left is so divided, as you were saying, Julia. The best thing about this question is that it's very, very difficult to pick. I think 2, 6, and 5 are the most picked. I'm going to go with Diplo and Araujo and Pedri, number 4, because I think that the both of them, they've had a very, very different impact on the team, of course, due to the positions that they play in. Pedri, as Bruno was saying, it's like he's not a youngster anymore. He's such a revelation, I think, from this season. But Araujo, I think he has had a huge impact on the team every time that he's played, and it's sad that he's picked up some injuries towards the end of the season. But I think that the both of them, and well, all the youngsters on this roster, they have a very bright future here at Barça, and it's great that we have been able to enjoy them this season. Actually, we were talking about it. One of the worst things from fans not being allowed to be in stadiums at the moment is that they are missing the eclosion of these players. For example, Pedri, nobody has been able to see Pedri live, and I can tell you it's amazing to see how he moves. There is some magic in his movements, and I really can't wait for Coles to be back in stadiums and be able to enjoy the way that he plays with football, how he dances with the ball. You are going to love it. Anyway, that was picking our favorite youngster. Now I'll pick your favorite that I want to do, and I want to ask you is, what has been your favorite match of this season? So drop a number 1 in the live chat if that the win over Juventus in Italy, it was very at the beginning of the season, that 2-0 win to Barça was your favorite match. That's number 1. Drop a number 2 for the Granada 3, Barça 5 epic comeback, the comeback that started everything. Drop a number 3 for another comeback, Betis 2, Barça 3 at the Benito Villamarín. Drop a number 4 for Barça 3, Sevilla 0, the second leg of the Copa del Rey semi-finals, that last-minute pick and goal that put us into the Copa del Rey final. Drop a number 5 for the Real Sociedad 1, Barça 6. Stunning game, amazing performance, goals galore. We couldn't believe our eyes what was going on. It's such a difficult pitch to play in. Anoeta, Real Arena at the moment. So drop a number 5 for that stunning win. And drop a number 6 for the Copa del Rey final, Barça 4, Athletic de Bilbao 0, that brought us the trophy this season, the Copa del Rey. So 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 or 6. Drop it in the live chat now. Sarah, let me know yours.
All really good options, great games, and we've experienced some great celebrations in those games. I'm torn between 1 and 4. 4 because that was just the epic comeback of getting into the final of the Copa. But I'm going to go with 1, just the way that we played and the display that we put out in Italy. I thought that was very impressive. So, and against a very top team. So I'm going to go with 1, that 2-0 win over Juve.
I completely agree with Sarah. I mean, probably the most exciting moment of the season was the comeback in Granada, the 5-3 away win, because it was just amazing how in just 2 minutes the team was able to come back. But if we have to pick the game where Barça played better in the season, I also probably go with Sarah, and I'm going to pick 1 because it was actually the game where Barça showed a great performance. Also, it's true that the final against Athletic Club, it was a really good game of football. But as the highlight of the season, the moment against Granada, if we talk about playing football, probably between Juve and Athletic, 1 and 6.
I'm seeing lots of 2s on the live chat. Aviv, what are you going for?
Yes, I think if we're looking at like playing football on like a good game, probably it's the game of Real Sociedad against Barça, the 1-6, where we like had a masterclass. But it was a league game and it was just a very good and aesthetic game. My personal favorite is definitely number 2, Granada. Not the most beautiful not the most beautiful football, but
and
I
you
don't
were
think
there, the magic of the cup.
I was there. I mean,
That's
it is
what
as you
happened.
said, the magic of the cup, and I don't think I ever screamed so hard. Like it wasn't my top 3 most screamed goal celebrations. Definitely the 2-2 from Griezmann. Oh no, from Alba. And then the other one, and they celebrated just in front of my face, and it was also amongst the best content and the best game. So definitely go with number 2.
Number 2, bringing lots of good memories over there. The
Lots of
Jordi
good
Alba,
memories.
Griezmann. I get goosebumps when I think of that game. What an incredible comeback. Julia, what about you?
It was. Yeah, I have to agree with you. If I have to pick like the game where we played best football, it would be 1 or 5. You said it, Georgina, against Real Sociedad. It was a really tough game, really tough stadium, and it was crazy. But I'm also gonna go with number 2 with that comeback against Granada. But I'm going with that for what it meant. What it meant in here, we went crazy. Here in the studio, it was so fun to be here.
We lost our voices, I think.
Yeah, we lost our voices. And also after that, it's funny because I have an inside joke with my friends because I play paddle, and when we're losing or we're not winning, we're like, okay, we're Barça Granada now, and it's like we change our minds. So I'm gonna go with number 2. It was a very magic moment.
It's very difficult to pick, for sure. The live chat is so divided. I mean, I can't even read because Jose Leon, I don't know, is going for number 3. Vidit Lad is going for 6. Akil Tahir 4. A lot of 2s coming from Michel Anderson. Tiwan Paudel is going for 2 as well. Bulldoze Eric is saying, hi, DJ Julia. So, Julia,
Hi.
consider yourself cheered. But yeah, the live chat is so divided because there have been great moments this season. It's very sad that we can't win the league anymore, but we made it until the very last match. There has been just one game in which we weren't mathematically in the race. So overall, it's not been that bad of a season. I think that's fair to say. And my pick, I'll have to be between 2 and 6 for very different reasons. 2 is the exact same one that Aviv said, being there, what it meant, seeing the celebrations literally happening in front of our eyes. It's like if it happened here. It's very special moments. Everything that came out of that game was made a huge impact on what was left of season. But of course, number 6 was also a huge match, beating Athletic 4-0. It was a final, the team proving that they could make it. We went into halftime with a 0-0 draw, so I can't pick. I'm just going to go for 2 and 6 because it's very different reasons, and I just can't. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to be able to pick one. I'm going to answer now some questions that I'm reading over here because I have someone asking where is Pedri. Pedri, he hasn't traveled with the team. He won't be playing any minutes because he's already on vacation with the permission of the club. He did not train on Thursday, neither on Friday. So after the impressive season that he has made, He's already on vacation. And another question related to Messi. Will Messi play today? He won't be playing neither because he hasn't traveled with him neither, and he has already started his holidays too. So nope, he won't be playing anyways today. By the way, if you are a Barça fan, and I'm assuming that also means that you are a Messi fan, Messi had an interview, and you can go see that on our social media channels. It's also on our YouTube channel. It's on our website. So just type in Leo Messi interview, and you can go and watch it on Barça's YouTube channel. Another question coming from Ibrahim Sial. Georgina, how's your dog? My dog is well. He's doing very good. And Surian Vei saying, Vivis saying, where is Puch? Ricky will be in the bench because he's traveled with us, but he's just not starting. He started the other day, but today he will start on the bench. Urban Expo, ¿algún día saludado a Messi? Well, we meet during the trip, so we say hi. Yes, we are very polite with the players, so that's going to be the answer to that. I don't know if there are any more questions on the live chat at the moment. If not, I'm going to refresh the lineup for you, and we'll move to guess the player. Favorite game of the show. Today we're playing with Neto in goal. We have Dest, Araujo, Mingueza, and Junior Firpo in defense. Sergio Busquets, Frenkie de Jong, and Elash Moriba in midfield. And the front line will be for Dembele, Trincao, and Antoine Griezmann. These are the 11 players that will be starting on the pitch. Let's see if you can guess which are the 11 players. Well, not the 11 players. There are only 5. The 5 players that are hiding behind this emojis. You will see a player on your screens. You need to leave in the live chat. Who do you think is hiding behind those blueberries and strawberries that are covering our players' faces and numbers? So let's see number 1.
Okay, I thought it was someone. I thought I figured it out, but I think I'm wrong because they're whispering it's another player, and now I kind of see that as well. I'm not sure though.
Sergio Busquets?
Yeah, I thought it was him. I thought it was Lucy.
Do you think it's
Because of the
I'm
arm.
going to count to 3 because
It's
this
like
is
really long, right? I'm gonna say Lucy.
just for Bruno and Aviv, who are not usually with us on the show. I'm going to count to 3, and all of you scream the name at scream.
And
Say the
Raúl
name at
García.
once.
Raúl García is at the back, I think, for Athletic.
I love that. I didn't have to cover him, but he's covered by, I can say the name. I'm going to count to 3 now. 1, 2, and 3.
De Jong. De Jong?
No.
Not De Jong.
No.
Where you go? You have to say someone.
Ah.
No? I thought.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe. Yeah. Probably Busquets. Maybe Sergio Roberto.
You know you have to say it on the count of 3, right?
When?
You already
No.
said 3, 2, 1.
I
okay.
haven't said something here. I'm going to reveal it now, but just something that I haven't said when we started the game. These are all pictures taken from the Copa del Rey final because we could agree that it's one of the best matches of the season. This is why I picked all the pictures from that game. The player hiding behind this blueberry and this strawberry is, I'm sorry, Aviv. It is Frenkie de Jong.
Oh! Thank you. I
think it's a shame that you couldn't even recognize your own friend.
Yeah.
Let's see.
It's like real thin arm.
Let's see the second
Colleague.
player.
I'm really proud of myself for getting that, despite all the odds. All right. There we
this?
go. Now I have this guy. I have him.
Easy.
Right?
I have him.
Busquets again.
I have him. Easy.
It's,
Do we
you
do
want to
the
consider
count?
it? Georgina?
leave some. I'm going to count to 3. Just
Yeah.
let me give some time to the viewers to drop in the live chat. Who do they think is the player hiding behind this blueberries and strawberries? And now I'm going to count 3, 2, 1.
Mingueza.
Busquets.
Mingueza.
I would love for it to be Mingueza right
I don't
now.
know who said Busquets, but I can tell you something. It is not Busquets.
Busquets never
The
never
player
plays
hiding
long
We're going
sleeves.
to give Zayn Busquets,
emojis.
right?
Oh, I didn't even notice he was wearing a long sleeve.
Okay,
It's
then I'm
Mingueza.
with Aviv.
Oscar
I'm with Aviv.
Wow. Well done, Aviv.
It is Mingueza.
Wow.
It is
Round of
Mingueza.
applause.
You were very quick.
Yeah, I saw the arm. He always plays like with kind of like retracted arm there, and with thermal long sleeve, and he's wearing boots which are not of our sponsor. So yeah.
Fantastic.
job.
A lot of details. A lot of details. It's in the
Very
details
great,
right there.
yeah.
They got his answer right. We had Rizman Zulfami said Mingueza as well. Diga Fisher said Mingueza. Ayi said Mingueza as well.
We haven't been able to see
Yvonne,
Mingueza live,
RHB.
most of
No.
us. So at the same,
We
that's
have.
another point. Aviv has seen it, but the rest of
Arif
us.
has.
I think
yeah,
you're
maybe
just
he has
making
some
excuses here.
advantage. I could tell you, I would be terrible at this game. I would be the worst. The thing here is that I've left the boots because, as you said, it's all in the details. And in the past, although the Match Center panel would figure out who was hiding behind the emojis because of the boots, but today I think I've left some of the boots on the picture, so it's a bit easier. You're going to know the next one. It's not going to be difficult, I promise that. Let's see
Messi.
number 3.
Oh, don't say it, guys. Don't say it.
Don't say it, don't say it.
Let the live chat get this. Don't we have a TikTok of this moment?
We do.
We do.
We do. We
If
do.
you guys want, go to FC Barcelona's TikTok and we have
Right now.
and try to figure out which player this is.
But like everything first.
And view everything first.
Maybe then Sarah and Aviv, you just want to reveal it because everyone on the live chat is getting the right answer. It's an easy one. Who's that?
Antoine Griezmann doing a little shimmy dance
It
after he
is.
scored.
Yep. That was Antoine Griezmann, our third player. A bit more difficult, player number 4.
Oh no, Georgina.
Who's that?
Interesting. I think I know. Yeah, I know.
You think you know, but do you?
Come on.
I know.
I don't want to say another time the name I've said twice, because if it's not, I'm gonna go out of the studio.
I kind of want to do it just for fun. Like
You are.
we're only
If
saying
it's
his name.
not, Bruno, if it's not, you can go grab a paper and a pen and you write his name 50 times,
Yeah.
like in school.
Absolutely.
I think I know, but
let's
I'm
see if the live chat
doubting.
knows. Because I don't know if you are with your phones or not, but if you are, drop them. I mean, not the viewers, but people at the studios. Because the live chat is very, very right about this one. Black Sparkle has his answer right. Monster Art, Mohamed as well. Mohit65, Mizo, Niranjan. No, not Niranjan, sorry. Ansu FX also gets his answer right. Bogdan Onia, Cesar Sardui, and many more. So Barça Studios. 1, 2, and 3.
Messi.
Pedri. How can it? No, it's
Very nice,
it really
Pedri.
cannot
Who
be.
did you say?
Pedri. It cannot be Messi. The boots, man. But also
Someone
the
said
low,
Messi.
the low shins.
I'm so bad at this game. I'm just getting.
You never watch our game.
Robert was very bad at this
Yeah.
at the beginning, and then he got better.
And he got better. Bruno, you're the only one who didn't get it right because this is indeed Pedri. It is Pedri hiding behind these emojis. And I'm going to show a last player. So, Bruno, you have a last chance to redeem yourself.
What? Wow.
Why do I think it can't be De Jong again? Because you already said De Jong.
Should we like brainstorm here? Or?
Clément
Yeah,
Langlais.
let's brainstorm. Let's brainstorm
what-
together.
But he plays with long sleeves, right?
Yeah,
Who's this?
hold
Do you
on.
have any
It's a good-
idea?
It's a good point.
Who is it?
Left-footed player, so Clément Langlais.
Are you going with Langlais?
Yeah.
But what if it's some player that I have already shown?
Oh,
then okay then.
Frankie.
You're doing this?
Then I got it.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know. Then I don't know.
Okay, count. Do
I don't know. I'm gonna count to 3
Yeah,
and
count.
you let me know your thoughts, okay? Your thoughts. 1, 2, and 3.
De
Langlais.
Jong.
Langlais.
We're going with Frankie again.
Yeah.
If it's Frankie,
I don't think.
you really don't know your friend.
I think it's the left.
Bruno.
I'm not sure about these
No, I
boots.
have to. Can
Bruno,
I say
you said
something?
Langlais, right?
I'm not sure.
Can I say something before you give the answer?
What do you want to say, Bruno?
Our TV directors, Amy and Mauri, are saying me that it's Langlais here from our instructions. But I don't think it is, honestly.
So you were cheating. You were
I'm-
cheating bad.
I'm believing.
You're getting instructions.
I'm believing in them, but
No, but usually whenever they tell
but-
me it's right. They don't mess with me.
okay.
But I'm gonna stick to my
But
answer.
I'm not sure at all.
Is it Langlais or not, Bruno? Is it Lenglet or not?
Trust your gut, Bruno. Who is it?
Lenglet.
I'm going for De Jong and Julia's going for De Jong and Aviva's going for Longley.
I'm gonna refill it. Aviv and Bruno are right. This is Longley.
I'm proud of
The Lenglet chest.
Okay, I have to apologize to my colleagues at the control.
He has a
honestly.
strong chest there. It should have been Lenglet. And white.
No, but my answer was Lenglet.
Who are in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
control room?
Yeah.
Mine too.
Why? Why would you reveal the names to our...
But
to the Manchester
Georgina,
fan? What do you
Mauri.
even do that?
Georgina, they only do
Yeah.
it to Sarah and Robert, and in this case, Bruno. They never do it with me and Mai.
And
They've
Aviv.
actually stopped.
But I never knew they... I never knew that
they do it
doing
all the
this.
time. We're playing with disadvantage.
We're revealing
They
all
do
the
it all the
secrets
time.
last show.
All the time.
I don't know if I have revealed the big secret. I'm sorry if
I don't know.
wasn't able to,
I think-
No,
to
we
say
didn't
it.
know. Georgina's the only one who didn't know,
I
but
feel-
Mai and I knew.
I'm not sure if I can stay in the show. Knowing this goes on
don't know
behind
if
the
I can
scenes.
stay in the
Aviv
show.
is leaving us.
Aviv is living.
Aviv left us.
Absolutely.
Bye.
I'm living too. This is my last Barça life. I'm so disappointed with this. I'm preparing the games for nothing.
No, but
We are going to hear what Alfred Schroeder had to say about the clash against Eibar. But before, I want to read some commentary. I was on the live set, but I was pointing out the fact that Ipurua has a few blocks. You can see the block that is here behind me. And they were saying, like, look at these people on the balconies who can watch the La Liga game from their balconies. It's absolutely right. There's not only this building, but there's another one more to the right. And it's actually the only place in Spain where you can see La Liga games for free from their balconies. We have other videos about this on our social media channels as well. It's a very popular spot. People, TVs, they come in here and do reports from the houses of these people who are fortunate enough to have a balcony that faces Ipurua, and they are actually going to be 100% able to see this game. They are going to be the only fans that will be able to enjoy Eibar Barça live and from their homes. Let's hear now what Alfred Schroeder had to say and give out what clues did he give out about the clash against Eibar kicking off in just 20 minutes. Let's hear it.
Yes, of course, it's important to win, to finish the season well in the end, and then we have the third place. Okay, last 2-3 games was not what we expected, and it's very important to win this game.
What kind of game do you expect? Because of course Eibar has not anything to do in the standings, but usually they're a team that their pressure very high. In the first game that you played with them in December, they make a difficult game. What kind of team do you expect today?
Yeah, I think the same, because they always play like this, and I think that's also why they were so long in this league. For Eibar, but we expect today the same. They will play 4-4-2, and I think they will try to press us high, and we have to be very good with the ball, and of course defense good.
You made important changes in the lap. Can we expect a similar team that we saw in the last games, or you will make a little bit changes in the system?
No, in the system not so much, but it is possible that we change. But we expect them with 3, so we can start with. We expect them with 2 in the up front, so we can play with 3 at the back, and Frankie will play normally there, and we will see how they react to us.
And the last question is about always the season. Yesterday we listened to Ronald that said that of course you want to fight the league until the last game. But also for you, how was that season, the first that you live here in Barcelona?
No, of course it was. We were very unlucky that we were this season without the public. And I think if you have Barcelona with public, it gives you also extra energy. And I think in the last part of the season, last part of the games, I think we missed that last energy, and normally the public and the crowd, the socials, they can help us, and that's I think what we missed. But overall, if you look about this season, the team had a great development in the last 4 or 5 months, and that's what we know, that's what we see, and that's the reality. And of course, the last 3-4 games was not good. What do you expect from Barcelona?
Thank you, Alfred, and it was a pleasure to be with you this season, all the preview games.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Alfred.
Bye.
The last time of the season that we get to hear our assistant coach Alfred Schroeder ahead of the clutch starting against Eibar in just a few minutes. I'm going to refresh the lineup for you. Today we have Neto in goal. He will be joined by Dest, Araujo, Mingueza and Junior Firpo in defense. Sergio Busquets, Frankie de Jong and Lucas Moriba and midfield, and the front line will be for Ousmane Dembélé, Francisco Trincao and Antoine Griezmann. With these 11 players, and while we wait for the ball to start rolling here at Ipurua, let's play the trivia with everyone at home. You know how it goes. There's a question, 3 possible answers. You drop in the live chat A, B or C. And it's a little bit related to this last season and everything that has been going on for Barça throughout all this season. So first question, which of the following players hasn't debuted for Barça this season? Has it been A, Araujo? Has it been B, Mingueza? Or has it been C, Ilash? Been talking about all the youngsters that have started this, that have debuted this season with Barça, but one of these players that you are now seeing on your screen, he hasn't. Well, he debuted in another season, but not this one. So is it Araujo, is it Mingueza, or is it Ilash Moriba? Drop it in the live chat. Ruben Castaño has his answer absolutely right. Let's see, Mohit 65 as well. And keep them coming. Keep sending your comments on our social media live chats. AAA, T. Smith is saying C, Ilash, but most of you, Fernand Miko, Yash Tip Singh Kandi, Firas Kernedi, Anime Life, all of you are saying A, because it is true. Araujo did not debut with Barça this season. He did it in the previous season. He, however, had his Champions League debut in that 5-1 victory for Barça at Camp Nou in the first Champions League game of the season. And talking about the Champions League, how many defeats did we pick up this season in away games in the Champions League this season? How many defeats? A, 0, 1, B, 1, C, 2. How many times have we lost in the Champions League this season? It's been a weird season. How with a staggered beginning, we never got to have the full picture on how was the table, the real table of La Liga. Everything was very confusing. Seeing some top teams struggling, then getting better. We've been performing better away than from home for the lack of fans or for whatever reason. So it's been a weird season, and well, in the end, we at least managed to pick one trophy, and what trophy? The Copa del Rey, very suffered one that we will be enjoying a lot. We did not pick the Champions League, but not because we were defeated a lot in that competition. Indeed, we got no defeats away from home this season in the Champions League. Answer A is the right one. British 10 was getting it right. Reynolds, Malatanel as well. But a lot of you giving 2 C's as the right answer. But this season we did not pick any defeat away from home in the Champions League. The right answer is A. Third question: who wasn't transferred to Barça this season? Was it A, Pedri? Was it B, Junior? Or was it C, Pjanic? A few players joined our team this season, as in every summer. A few players came back from other teams, like for example Coutinho, who is still out injured and he hasn't been with the team in the last few months. But which of these players wasn't transferred to Barça in the last months of August and September? This, once again, weird season and weird transfer window that did not go from July to September, but to August to almost October. It's been a weird season for everyone. Which of these players wasn't transferred to Barça this summer? Alfredo Zong is saying Junior. Alexia is also saying B. Tremor Gaming is saying A. That would be Pedri. Pura Heja saying Pjanic. The answers are mixed, but if I take a screenshot now, all the answers are B's. Meaning all the answers are right, because Junior is a player that was not transferred this last summer, but the previous one. It was transferred in the summer of 2008 and 19. So both Pedri and Pjanic were transferred this last summer. Question number 4, related to one of these players that we got from the last summer transfer window. How many games has Pedri played for Barça this season, the season that he has also debuted with the team? How many games for him? A, 35, B, 46, or C, 52? How many games has Pedri played in this first season, defending our colors, putting on the Blaugrana jersey? His first season as culé. How many games for Pedri? I have C, B. C and B is the most picked answer on the live chat. I think I'm going to ask for the answer to someone else, because I can see the live chat is very divided, although C is the widely most picked one. But I'm sure that Marc Grau, who is here with me, knows the answer to this.
Hello,
Marc,
how are you? How are you?
I'm good. I have a question for you. How many games has Pedri played for Barça this season? A, 35, B, 46, or C, 52?
It was easy for me then.
I know.
C, 52.
52 games for Pedri this season. I have another one. Which of the other players that I'm about to tell you did also play more than 50 games in his first season as a culé? Okay? Was it A, Rakitic? Was it B, Ter Stegen? Or was it C, Dembélé?
It's not that easy, but I think it's Rakitic, the first one.
This question is letter A. This question is letter A. Ivan Rakitic did also play more than 50 games in his first season as a culé. It was an easy question, this question. Let's see, what about the last one?
Okay.
For everyone at home, because you are going to know the answer, but everyone at home,
maybe.
How many Pichichis has Messi won in his career? We are not counting the one that he can pick up today. How many Pichichis has he gotten so far? A, 5, B, 6, or C, 7? He scored 30 goals this season.
30 goals, yeah.
He hasn't traveled, so he won't be playing today. He won't be scoring any more goals for this league season, but he has 7 more than Gerard Moreno, 8 more than Karim Benzema, so he will virtually, but
he will
for
be the
sure,
Pichichi,
he will be the
top
Pichichi
scorer of the league, yeah.
Of the league this season. But how many Pichichis has Messi have in his house? I imagine a huge museum at the Messi house. How many Pichichis for him in his career?
Can I say?
Yes.
7. With that season, it will be the 8th time of his career to be the top scorer of the league. But it will be...
Everyone knew
it was easy. But I will give you an extra stat. It's not the start of the game, but it will be the first time that a player in all Spanish league history will reach 5 consecutive seasons to be the Pichichi.
Exactly.
Never happened that.
Not only it's going to be Messi's 8th Pichichi, but it's also going to be his 5th consecutive personal trophy of his career and of La Liga history, as Marc was saying. We are facing Eibar in a game that, it's on transcending. The only reason that I haven't explained this, the only reason why we are playing at the same time that Real Madrid, that Atletico, that the other teams that could be relegated, is because in case we have a triple draw in the positions at the bottom of the table, it would determine the order, if Eibar wins, the order of relegation. This is the only reason why we are playing at this unified kickoff time. Otherwise, this game,
it depends on Huesca and Elche. If Huesca and Elche lost their games, if Eibar wins Barça, it will be different, the team that will be relegated. For example, if Elche and Huesca has the same points, Huesca will be the team that continues the first division. But if Eibar wins Barça, it will be Elche. But of course, it doesn't matter for the Barça fan, but we have to explain that.
Yes, this is the reason why we are playing at 6 o'clock, kicking off in just 10 minutes. After the warm-up, you will be able to see Barça Live Match Center, live reaction of our game, but also of everything that goes around in the rest of the league, because we will also have an eye on Atletico's game, on Real Madrid's games, on the team that could be relegated today. So, of course, don't leave us when warm-up is done. this game that hasn't a lot to play for, but what do you think is going to be key? What is important about today's game?
I think that we listened to Alfred Schroeder, and also yesterday we listened to Ronald Koeman. And of course, Barça is sad because we want to fight for this league, but we want to finish with a smile. We want to finish with a win. You remember that last game of the season last year in the league was 5-0 for Barça in the game against Alaves. It was a great game for Barça, and we always want to finish with a great score. So that's the reason, because we want to win today. But Barça usually wants to make a good football, and it's important what Alfred Schroeder told us. Barça didn't do things well in the last games. Only one win in the last 5 games. So we want to win. We want to win and to finish that season with
on a
with 3
positive
points.
note, going on holidays, knowing that the next season is going to be even better. Yeah, that's going to be the attitude. Mark, what is the stat that we need to know about this game?
Well, one of the things that Barça win this season is that Barça will be the top scorer team of the league. It's impossible to another team to reach the number of goals that Barça reached this season in the league. So I want to know, Georgina, how many goals has Barça scored in this league? Not in the whole season.
Okay.
In this league.
Just in the league, how many goals has Barça scored in the league this season? You can drop it in the live chat right now and see who is the first viewer to get the answer right. It's a lot of goals.
A lot of goals, a lot of goals. Not 100. It's the only key that I give to the fans.
Less
not
than 100.
Less than 100, but
not that far from 100.
Not far.
Not far from that.
If you want, we want to talk one. What's your favorite goal of this league?
We were talking about it, but it's not from the league, so maybe the chip against Real Sociedad at the Real Arena. That was a very beautiful goal from Leo Messi.
My favorite goal is a goal, I don't know if you remember that, Antoine Griezmann's goal in Camp Nou against Osasuna. Do you remember that? It was
of course, the day that we also had the Messi Maradona.
Yeah, that day Griezmann scored a very great goal. It was a shoot from outside the box.
Yeah, so many answers.
So many.
Yeah, we have here from Adam Brown a right answer.
We have some right answers
there. We have
there.
some right ones. We have a lot of 84s. We have 93, 89, 85, 84 again, 86, 36.
No, 36 in
Ali and Marco,
in the first part of the season, maybe.
The first half of the season, yeah, 84. We have loads of them. Maybe you can just reveal it because Alan Brown.
84. I think that it's an important amount of goals. But okay, but the question is, how many goals will Barça score?
Today.
Today, yeah.
That's what's going to be my last question for you. What's your prediction? Guess the score.
You know that I'm not so good about prediction, but I think Barça will win 4-1.
Mystic Mark is saying that Barça is winning today 4-1, conceding well goal for Neto.
No, sorry, I want to change it.
Okay, change it.
6-1 for Barça.
Woo! 6-1.
I want to finish the season with 90 goals in the league.
Okay, I like it.
I'm optimistic for today.
Very optimistic, Mark. Thank you very much. We'll see you after the game when you have the exclusive interview with the players. Thank you very much. I'm leaving you alone now. Thank you, Mark. 6-1. Very, very bold prediction from Mark. Anything can happen. I want to know at studios, Sarah, Aviv, Julia, and Bruno, what are your predictions? And people at home, give me your predictions as well.
Mark going for a very bold 6-1. I like that. We saw that against Real Sociedad. I don't think that's going to happen today. I hope he's right. But I'm going to go for a 3-0. I think we're going to score some goals and we're going to keep a clean sheet. And I really want this game to end on a very high note for the players because I think they deserve it. Bruno, what about you?
I'm going to go for a 2-0 up for Barça. Keeping a clean sheet for Neto. It's going to be his 7th game of the campaign. He played some games at the beginning of the season also for the injury of Ter Stegen. So I'm going to go for a 2-0 up for Barça.
All right, well, we have Aviv here with us, and you always give us really bold predictions. I hope you don't disappoint us. I feel like you are, because I overheard your prediction before.
No, so you said bold predictions, but also let's add the word right predictions.
Okay.
Because on Sunday, in Champions League final of the women's, I said 4-0, and we won 4-0. So just to have that like there on the camera. Today I think I went for it 1-3 because I think Eibar will kind of come. Also, they would want to win and close off the season with dignity. We also want to do that. We have some young, hungry players. I think we'll score a few goals. All in all, 1-3.
All right. Not what I expected from Aviv usually, but he did get it right in the last game, the Champions League final. So maybe he'll get it right today. Julia?
I'll give you what you were expecting from Abib. Because in here, we always have people who tend to be right about predictions. Abib, Georgina, Robert. I'm never right. I mean, I think I got like 1-2 predictions right throughout this season. So I'm going for a bold one in this last game. I'm going for a 4-0 win for Barça. I know it's going to be tough for Neto to keep a clean sheet, and I know it's not going to be easy because we have in the starting 11 a lot of players that used to play, but I have full confidence on today's game. I think our players, because nothing's at stake, so I think they should have fun and enjoy, and I think this will make up for lots of goals. So my prediction is 4-0 for Barça. What you wanted, Sarah? What you wanted from
I like that. Georgina, what about you?
My prediction is going to be 3-0 to Barça. That's the last thing that I'm going to say from here because, well, the players are already stepping out on the pitch, so it's hard to say goodbye. I'm leaving you with Sarah in very, very good hands with Barça Live Match Center. Don't leave us because this is just starting now. So thank you very much for joining us one match more and for one more season. And hopefully we will get to see you next season. If not, it has been a pleasure. Bye-bye.
Bye, Georgina. Thank you so very much for the last warm-up of the league season. Let's hope we ended on a very high note. It is match day 38 of La Liga, Eibar versus Barça, and we're just minutes away before the match. So Bruno, why don't you do the honors and go over the lineup?
Let's go for the lineup for FC Barcelona today with Ter Stegen in goal, in defense Serginho Dest, Araujo, Mingueza, and Junior Firpo. In midfield, Busquets, De Jong, and Ilaix Moriba, and up front Dembélé, Griezmann, and Trincao.
Awesome. Guys, let us know how you guys like this lineup. Rate it from 1 to 10 on the live chat. Like always, I'll be reading your guys' comments. Lots of changes. I mean, lots of youngsters, like Aviv was saying, so I want to know your guys' thoughts. 1 through 10, let us know on the live chat. And Bruno, why don't you go over Eibar's lineup meanwhile?
Yeah, a couple of changes, but it's practically the starting 11 that Mendilibar has been using during the season with Joel in goal, Robert, Oliveira, Arvilla, and Rafa Suarez forming the back four. In midfield, Inui, Diop, Miguel Antenza, and Brian Hill, and up front, Kike and Sergi Enrique.
All right, well, I'm seeing on the live chat some very positive culés, and I like to see that. Jolectro is going for a 10, rating the lineup as a 10. Osama Ahuad is going for an 8. Let's see, Big Mac Man Barça, sorry, is going for a 7. Michelle Anderson, I recognize that name. Welcome back to the show. Michelle is going for a 10 out of 10. Abi is going for a 9. Aviv, what are you going for? How are you going to rate the lineup?
I think a solid 8.
Solid 8?
I think it's nice to see some players. I think it's nice to see Trincao back in the lineup. Neto is getting a game also because of Mark Ter Stegen's injury.
Yeah.
Announced earlier this week. I think it's also nice to see Eibar in there, Junior, close off the season with players who played a bit less this season. Also, PK, I think Linglet is suspended. PK is on the bench. I think it's nice, and we might see as well some subs in, like Konrad is on the bench. Ricky, hope to see him for these a good half hour later on this game. I think it's exciting.
Yeah, definitely.
Some young players.
We have some very young players on the team. I think later I kind of want to figure out the average age because I think it would be very interesting. Like always, we are live on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Twitter. But we also have lots of other platforms on social media, one including Snapchat. And I want to show you guys how you can subscribe to our Snapchat account. Very simple. First things first, you got to download the Snapchat app. It's the yellow ghost. You hit the Snapchat, you come up here and you type in FC Barcelona. I already have it. So you hit FC Barcelona and you hit subscribe. And of course, if you hit that bell, that means you won't miss a single thing. You've turned on all of your notifications. And something else, we have a show called Take a Break with Barça. It's a nice little cool lifestyle show. If you guys want to check that out also, you can hit subscribe and like always turn on your, turn on your notifications. There we go. Let me know how many of you guys are subscribed. Leave a number 1 on the live chat because I'm very interested to know. Robert hasn't I don't know if he's subscribed yet, but last time I asked him, he wasn't subscribed. Bruno, are you subscribed?
I'm not, honestly. I'm not a really social media guy, so...
Well, you're going to have to download
but
Snapchat?
after your great explanation, I'm going to go for it, and I'm going to download the Snapchat at halftime, for example, because now the game is about to start.
Yes, the game is about to start. Aviv, I'm assuming that you haven't subscribed either.
I don't have Snapchat anymore. Otherwise, I would definitely subscribe. Actually, I'm gonna re-download it. I was strong on Snapchat back in the days. I had like
It's one of my favorite apps.
80,000 points in 2015 already. So
Yeah.
now I'm gonna re-download it, subscribe, and uninstall it again. But just for the subscribers.
I love it, I love it. Well, the game is now underway, Bruno.
Yes, the game has started with Barça playing and attacking left to right with a good first move for the Blaugranas. Let's see Ousmane Dembélé opening the ball to the left.
Elisha.
Now Eibar at the back clearing this ball. Just a couple of details before entering more in the game. Barca's players today are wearing this black armband because former Barca goalkeeper Francesc Arnau died this morning. So of course a big hug to families and friends and rest in peace for this former Barca goalkeeper that was actually working for Real Oviedo in the second division as one of the directors of the team. So this is sad news for our Barca family, and that's the reason why these players are wearing this black armband. And then two more things I think that are quite important.
Let us know.
Pedri and Messi, they are in vacations, they're in holidays, no? This is what Georgina explained, but there are a couple of reasons for it. Pedri that probably will be playing in the Euro Cup, and that's the list will be rebuilt next week, and if he has to play the Euro Cup and probably also the Olympics, also in the final of July, this will mean that Pedri is not going to have so many time to do his holidays, so that's why he has started now. And also Leo Messi, he will be in the Copa America for Argentina.
Yes,
so
June 11th.
they are not just
excited.
resting because it was their wish, it's because of course they have to do some holidays like everyone in the world, so they are also, that's why they are out of.
But it's crazy actually, because Pedri played in 37 out of the 37 games before this game, so it's finally get some rest. This is one of the players with most games played. I'm not sure about the minutes, but definitely in the minutes he's also up there.
No,
so
I think he deserves it for
good.
sure to get a rest.
It's good. He needs a good week at the beach, just chill.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Now, I have a quick thing. Because you guys are new, so the thing is we don't have Robert and Mai with us. Originally, the date was supposed to be on Sunday, but they changed it, and that's why we don't have them. But we do have Bruno and Aviv. Aviv, we usually do I have a recap. The first 3 minutes of the game.
Okay.
And I kind of want to give it to you and see how you would do for the last game of the season.
Okay.
So you have you're going to hear in 30 seconds they're going to say, it's the Sarah's recap or whatever.
Okay.
And then you have to give us a recap of what's been going on for the past 3 minutes. Are you up for it?
So in the first 3 minutes of the game.
Once that countdown ends, it's going to say, it's time for Sarah's recap. It's Robert's voice.
Okay.
And then you can take over.
So do I do the voice and the recap?
No. The voice
Okay.
the voice will come. We're gonna hear it. Yeah, I'm excited to see this because usually I'm always doing this, so I'm excited to see what you're gonna do.
It's time for Sarah's 3-minute recap.
All right, Aviv, it's all yours.
Yeah, so welcome to Sarah's recap. This time hosted, and this week we're in match day 38, hosted by Aviv instead of Sarah. But Sarah is here next to me, so everyone is happy. Barca with the ball. We're playing in pink shirts today, and black pants and green socks. I think that's important information as well. So like for everyone who's not watching, so you have like, what are we wearing? Yeah,
It's a kit
outfit of the day.
Also
Outfit
a
of the
kit
day is
that
very
the
important.
women's team won the Champions League in.
Exactly. We're not gonna win the Champions League today, but we're playing in Eibar. 3 minutes have passed, and yeah, I think the team is holding on to the ball. We've seen some light sparkles of Trinco and also of Elish carrying the ball very nicely. And yeah, team's looking lively. Just one little goal scare from just now from Eibar, but Neto was quick to save it. And other than that, we're feeling good. It's warm in Barcelona. It's warm in the studio as well. It looks a bit colder in Eibar.
It does.
So a lot of different circumstances from the studio to where the match is actually being played. But I guess that's live. So I think that was Sarah's recap.
I loved it. I loved it. That was a wonderful 3-minute recap. Can we get some clapping emojis for Aviv on the live chat? I think he did. He did. Yeah. You can clap for yourself as well. That was a good job.
I wasn't sure if it was a 3-minute recap or that the recap also had to be 3 minutes. You know?
No.
So I was rambling too much.
My recap is just like a minute long.
Okay.
But you did well. You did well.
Thank you.
Bruno, did you enjoy that?
I enjoyed it. I was also having an eye on the game, but yeah, I quite enjoyed this recap now. A freaking now for Eibar in their own side of the field after a tackle of Sergio Busquets. Quite interesting to see that at least when Barça the attack, Frenkie de Jong is playing as the third centre back and is helping in defense Mingueza and Araujo. So Junior and Dest are more open in the wings. Also an interesting tactical point. Of course, Eibar as always with 11 players defending in their own side. A really intense team, a really strong team that also are showing these skills in these first 5 minutes of the game. And now a throw-in for Eibar again in their own side, and Ronald Koeman having an eye from the sideline to what's going on this match. Sergi Enrique now turning, opening to the right for Inui, the Japanese player, crossing the ball now and switching to the left. A good control here, and opening now to the left for the cross to the far post for Eibar. No problems at all for the Blaugranas now. Was Junior Firpo trying to clear this ball. Another cross for Eibar to the far post. Problems here. Inui was trying a header from there. Now it's Kike the one who crosses the ball. And it will be a corner kick for Eibar. Good first chance of the game for the home sides.
I think what you see here is we thought it might be a 4-3-3 before, but as you said, Frenkie is dropping back, which means we are playing in a instead of the 3-5-2, which we have been playing this season, we're playing a 3-4-3. So with Dest and Junior on the sides, and with Busquets and Elias as the central midfielders, Araujo, Mingueza and Frenkie in the back, and just a front three of Trincao, Griezmann and Dembele. So just a bit different, but still a lot of the same.
No, I expected
the corner kick. So
I expected a lot of changes in this last game. Koeman testing out different formations and systems, and hopefully it will work. But we have our social media queen with us, and today we have some fun sections, and I'm excited about it.
We do. I mean, we'll keep passing me the ball throughout this game. Okay, I'm gonna. But you just have to don't let me know. You can do it whenever you want.
No, every time you come up, I will pass you the ball.
Okay, good. Okay, I will switch my legs. I've started with left one. The next one will be with my right. Yeah, we have very nice sections, but I'm going to keep you waiting. We're going to read some of our fans' comments today. Right now, and then we'll go to that. First of all, let me just say I'm a little bit sad that you didn't do the Sarah's 3-minute recap on this last day of the season.
I just think it's weird without Mai and Robert. I can't do it. And I wanted, now that we have Aviv, I wanted to take the opportunity and let him do it. And I think he did great.
Let's do one the second half.
You want to do the one?
We can do one in the second half.
I think so.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, we can make it up for our fans because, I mean, they love you and they wanted to do this recap. And I'm making this up, but you were very good, Abby, for the record.
Thank you, Jules.
I'm going to read some comments. The first one is from Renuka Camte. Pedro and the Young will show their magic today. Monster Art, Abib is in the studio bringing the magic.
I want to say something. Monster Art is always watching us on Twitch on the extra time, and he's always he's a big fan of you, Abib.
Thank you.
He's also from the Netherlands. I think he's from the Netherlands. Yes.
Thank you, Monstro Art Mohammed. Thank you. Appreciate it. And yeah, we'll try to bring the magic today, as we did in the Cup and the Women's Champions League.
You are hosting the Eurovision Song Contest today in Rotterdam, in the Netherlands.
I'm not hosting. I don't think I'll make it in time to the Netherlands, but yes, definitely some of my countrymen will be hosting that, and Eurovision.
They won the last edition of 2019. That's why, of course, they are hosting this.
Definitely,
this great event.
Will be exciting tonight. Me and 8 friends in front of the television watching Eurovision Song Festival.
I'm watching it too with a friend. Okay, I want to know, since you bring out this theme, if you're watching Eurovision today, drop on hands up on the live chat if you're watching Eurovision today. Abib is meeting with some friends. I'm meeting with some friends. So if you are and you're watching, hands up on the live chat. And I'm going to move on. Mustafa Ahmed. Hi, I'm a big fan of Barcelona from Egypt. So hello to all of you who are watching us from Egypt. And Gogoy Monujlov from India. So hello to our friends in India too. We have more comments. Strotzer, your necklace is beautiful. The thing
you.
is, she always
I always
wears
have it.
but you always have it covered.
Yes, I'm wearing a V-neck, and that's why you can see it. It's my name in Farsi.
Yeah. Which we always pronounce wrong. Do you want?
Only our producer Amy can pronounce it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Do
very
you want
difficult.
to pronounce this for offense?
It's Sagar, but no one can pronounce it, so I go by
No.
Sarah. But shout out to Amy, the only non-Iranian that can say my name perfectly.
Yeah, she's the best. Kathmandu Trincao will show his real talent today. Well, we're expecting that. We're expecting that from our players. Sanila Maita really love Barça and they will win this last game of the season. We're hoping that. And Monster Award, another comment. Is Jamie in the studio today? So the thing is, he is. Because I met him when I came here from home. He's like one of the first people I saw. And I was like, Jamie?
Dun, dun, dun.
Jamie?
Yeah, I felt the same.
Yeah, but I mean, he's allowed in here today, and I hope he's not bad because
It's a good chance today for Jamie to finally
Turn
have a
around his
victory
record
for
or
Barça.
balance.
Yeah.
So he will be able to come next season. If not,
I think that's the reason why he came, to prove that he has changed and he's able to come in the next season. We hope so. So we'll keep an eye on him. We'll keep an eye on him, and if the result doesn't go as we expect, we'll have to talk to our bosses. And where is Victor? Well, I think you're referring to Robert. Obviously not
nickname.
Victor. He's at a wedding. He's not able to come today. He sent me a picture. I will try to send it to Marta and see if we can show it here on screen to prove that he's actually at a wedding. I saw lots of comments asking for Maya, for Robert. They're not here because Robert's in a wedding. Maya's at a baptism. So they're not here, but we have a beep, we have Bruno, so we have Sarah and I have very good company to keep this show going. And since these are the last comments, I'm going to sit with you to enjoy this game
Yes,
for a
join
while.
us,
Okay,
join us.
so I'm gonna join you.
We want good luck because I really want to score early. I don't
Yeah,
want to
me
have
too.
some nerves. I want us to settle this game very early on.
We want
Maybe
to
score
enjoy.
Yes, we want to enjoy it. We don't want to be nervous.
well, so it has been a good start for Eibar. Barça are not able to sort out the pressure line from Eibar so far after 12 minutes in the clock. Well, not clear chances yet for Barça. Eibar got this one that in the end ended in a corner kick, but let's see if the Blaugranas can pass from midfield. They are having problems. Frankie de Jong in defense, combining now with Mingueza. Hilas Moriba helping here Mingueza. Switching to the left now for Junior Firpo, and Barça still playing in their own side.
Yeah, that's not something we like to see. We like seeing Barça in the opponent's half. I think we just have to grow into this game and adapt. But we see on our screens now who will score Barça's first goal. We have some different options this time. Well, I mean just one different one because Messi's obviously not playing. 1 for Trincao, 2 for Grisi, and 3 for Ousmane Dembele. Leave it on the live chat and I will be reading your guys' answers. I'm going to start with you, Aviv.
I'm going to go for Ousmane Dembele. He will score the first goal. I think he's playing a bit more central today.
Yeah.
If anyone is going to hit them on the break, it will be Ousmane.
I have a feeling that
Let's
couch
see the
number
cross
one.
from Brian. Neto saving the ball. Another good cross from Eibar, creating problems from the left. Now Brian Hill, a really talented player from Eibar, who tried this cross, but really safety saved by Neto, the Brazilian.
Neto having a lot of work to do in these early minutes of the first half. All right.
I was going to say that I have the feeling that couch number one is going to...
Yeah, I'm going for one Dembele as well.
I knew.
Before he even said it, I was going to say Dembele.
To the believers in the same couch, I mean, what have you done, guys? What have you done?
What about you guys?
I'm going to go for Antoine Griezmann, the Frenchman.
So number 2?
Yeah.
You, Julia?
And I'm going for Griezmann as well. As I've said, I think he's going to be today's key player and the first goal scorer. Why not?
I'm seeing lots of threes, lots of Ousmane Dembele's. I like that. Rishi Arun is going for Dembele. Arnav is going for Dembele. Mohit Sharma is going for Dembele. I like this one. They said 1, 2, and 3. Sanjit Kaur. So you think Trincao, Grisi, and Dembuz are going to score, and I like the sound of that. Mac Lundikfis, I hope Trincao scores. He needs it the most. I mean, we haven't seen that many games of Trincao, and I think that would be
ball
great.
inside the box. Tackle, let's see now in the edge. Junior Firpo passing it back. It was a good chance. This one for Barça, if the pass would have ended inside the box. Now are Eibar the ones that try to counter-attack. It's a kind of a box-to-box football now. Araujo has cut it really well, this ball. Great defensive action here from Ronald Araujo, and Barça again now playing from the back, while Ronald Koeman is taking some notes from the sideline in the bench.
I think he's going to want to maybe change the formation, the system. He wants to change something because he's obviously not liking what he's seeing in these first 15 minutes of you.
Or he's writing
Poems?
maybe, or is
Serginho Dest now
grocery list.
inside the box. Serginho Dest, it's going to be a goal kick, not a corner kick. Serginho Dest not happy at all with this decision. He thought the last one touching that ball was the Eibar player, but in the end it will be a goal kick for Eibar, for Joel, that is the substitute goalkeeper of Eibar today, having this chance in the final game of the season. Dimitrovic, a known goalkeeper who actually scored from the penalty spot this campaign, is not playing today, but probably he will stay in the top flight and he will receive offers from lots of clubs because he has been one of the best goalkeepers in La Liga, Dimitrovic.
Sarah, I have an idea because you read a comment from Mac Lundqvist, who's one of our top fans, one of our main fans. He's always...
Let's see now, Sergio Enrique inside the box. Sorry, it's Julia. Yeah. Great tackle here from Oscar Mingueza. Because Sergio Enrique got a fantastic opportunity here to score the opening goal for Eibar. Mingueza showing again his powerful and strongness in defense. The mistake from Frenkie de Jong, and Sergio Enrique was inside the box, but fantastic action from Oscar Mingueza.
I feel like we're so used to Robert interrupting us, and now we're not used to Bruno interrupting us.
I'm using my face because honestly I have a heart attack today, but not because of the game, but because of Bruno every time that something's happening.
What were you going to say,
Yeah,
Julia?
I was going to say that you read a comment from Mac Lundqvist, who's one of our top fans, and I was thinking that maybe since today is the last game of the season, maybe we can ask who of our main fans, of our top fans, are watching us. So I know their names because I'm always reading the comments. So if you are watching us, if you've been watching us for a long time, if you know what Barça Live is, what Match Center is, if you know us, send in your comment. I want to hear your names, and I want you to tell me where you're watching this game from. Because I would love to know. I would love to know who of you are watching us. I know there's lots of people who are always committed to a Match Center.
Yeah.
So I would really love to know that. Send in your comment if you're one of those who've been watching us since the beginning of the season, since half of the season. Send in your comment on the live chat, and I'm going to go read them. So I'm going to leave you here for a while.
Just for a little bit.
Just
we
for a
need
little
your
bit.
luck.
Yeah, and I'll be back with that surprise you were talking
All
about.
right.
So you don't want to miss this, guys. You do not.
Perfect. Thank you, Julia.
Thank
I'm
you.
seeing on the live chat right now, Football World is saying a new guy. I'm assuming they're talking about you, Bruno, because his name is Bruno Balleste, and we actually had you on the show the pre-season.
Yeah, I was in the 3 pre-season games, and last campaign also with the final after the lockdown. And yeah, and also in the 19-20 season in some games, but yeah, it's my first time I think in the studio. Yeah, this official campaign, not in the preseason.
It's great. It's great. We're excited to have you.
What was my first game?
Your first game?
I think Ferencváros.
It was a Champions League.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ferencváros.
And we won like 4 something.
Yeah, and then Juve.
And
at
then
home.
Juve, at home, the Camp Nou game.
Yeah. No 3.
Yeah.
0-3. No, and then I think another one. No.
We had one more with you. We had a lot. We had
like
a lot during the winter.
Yeah, but I think this is my first. No, like this is my first. Like back. I think it's my 4th in total.
Okay.
On this couch.
Do you like this couch?
It's a good couch.
It's a really
comfy.
good couch. Yeah, it's comfy.
Well, 18 minutes in the clock, no goals yet in Ipurua. Eibar nil, Barça nil. Eibar are creating a little bit more than Barça in these first minutes. We have to remember that Barça has never lost against Eibar in 13 games played, 11 wins and just 2 draws. One of these draws was actually this campaign at the Camp Nou, a 1-1 result. Quique Garcia and Dembélé were the scorers of that game. Another cross from Eibar now to the far post. The ball goes directly out. It will be now a goal kick for Barça, for Neto.
We have a goal in Valladolid.
Oh, we do?
Valladolid scored against Atletico.
No.
It's not great.
Well, Valladolid, of course, are fighting to avoid the drop. It's a key game for them, so it's all or nothing.
Goal for Oscar Plano.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oscar
we
Plano.
just see it on our 18th minute in. Wow.
At
Come
this
on,
moment, yeah.
Atletico.
At this moment,
Interesting.
Real Madrid would be league champions. No, because they are drawing also. So they are one
They're
point
drawing,
behind Atletico. They are drawing. They've played against Villarreal at home in Valdebebas.
Yeah,
So
No
wait,
goals
hold
yet.
on. So if Atletico lose and Real Madrid draw,
yeah.
No problem
Atletico
at
will
all.
still
Atletico
win.
will still
Okay,
be
okay,
champion.
okay,
83
okay,
points for
okay.
Atletico Madrid now. 82 points for Real Madrid.
And Villarreal is also fighting for Europa League spots, and they're playing actually their best lineup, and they're playing also midweek the Europa League final. So
Yeah, it's not an easy
they're
game
also
for.
they're also fighting.
Exactly, it's not
Those-
an easy game for Madrid.
So there's a lot at stake here. It's a shame we're not part of it, but as long as we're there, let's just hope.
But we were a part of the Champions League final, and you're wearing the shirt. Avi, why don't you tell us how your experience was, all of it, because it looked amazing.
It was amazing. It really was amazing. Yeah, I'm wearing the shirt. So this is the Campeonas that no one would tell you. It's not possible. It's impossible. It was amazing. Like really, we went Friday. We left for Sweden, and so we had a training and the press conferences on Saturday the day before, and the game. It was just a shame like that. It was without fans in the stands, because like for these girls to win their first Champions League with no one there, I mean,
Long ball
could
now
have been
from
nicer.
Araujo trying to find Dembele. A bad control from Dembele because it was a fantastic pass from Ronald Araujo. Dembele was there in the edge of the box, but in the end the ball has been deflected by Paulo Oliveira, the centre back from Eibar. Now a long ball.
Oh.
Some problems here for Joel. In the end, he blocks
that?
this one. It was a shot from practically half of the sides. And in the end, yeah, Joel saved that ball. Now Eibar the ones playing from the back. Arbilla, he has to play a long one. Ball now for Kike, and Barça has recovered possession after a fantastic defense now by Serginho Dest. And he will have now a replay from this shot that actually it was from Barca's side of the
Very close
of
now.
the field, and Joel had some problems to block it, but in the end he did it. No goals yet, and now is Ter Stegen.
Yes, yes. Well, Aviv, I want you to finish your story, but before that, okay, wow.
Villarreal
have just scored against
Villarreal
Real
has
Madrid.
scored.
That's
Jeremy
good
Pino.
news for
Jeremy
Barca.
Pino is scoring for Villarreal, so of course this means that Atletico still top of the league. So well, both favorites and both teams fighting for La Liga are actually losing.
Yeah.
1-0.
But that's good news that Villarreal are winning at the moment. Let's now connect with Georgina, who's watching this game live at the Ipurua. Georgina, it's been a kind of a sluggish first 22 minutes. I mean, Eibar having most of the chances. We're looking at our stats right now. 3 shots for Eibar, 1 on target and none for us. So we definitely need to improve. And I don't know if Koeman's going to change things around in the second half.
Well, if it stays like it is at the moment, there will for sure be changes, because the performance that we have seen from the team in this first minutes of the first half, I don't want to say it's been poor, but clearly Eibar have been in control of the game more than we have been. Just 1 shot now coming a few minutes ago. So yeah, I know that there's nothing to play for at the moment, but we really wanted to end this season with a victory and with a good one. So yeah, hopefully the team sparks up anytime soon.
Yeah, definitely. And on the other games, at the moment, both teams from Madrid are losing, Georgina.
This is such a crazy league. I don't know if it's even more frustrating. When we saw the Valladolid goal in here, the reaction was, well, we don't want Madrid to win, so of course, I don't know if I want Atletico to score or not. There's a bit of these mixed feelings, but now that Villarreal have scored and seeing that they put up their best lineup possible, which was a job to the Europa League final coming up in a few days, the only thought that comes to mind is like, how are we not in the race anymore? Like, how could we drop the title like we did? It's a shame, because this league has been crazy, and if we had come to Ipurua with the slightest chance to win, I think that we would have been believing until the very end with this insane league that it's been.
No, definitely. I completely agree with you. If we would have came here in this last game with the slimmest chances. I mean, it could have been possible because at the moment, both sides from Madrid are trailing 1-0. Georgina, we'll talk to you at halftime, hopefully with a goal or two. I don't want to concede anything today.
Anytime, Sarah. Thank you very much.
Right.
It's actually a shame because, as Georgina said, and also Aviv said, Villarreal are fighting to get a European spot. Villarreal and Valladolid are fighting to avoid the drop. And if you arrive to this final game with a small chance and you're still alive, of course this changes a lot because with an Eibar already relegated, well, it's a kind of a different game. Pape Diop now clearing the ball for Eibar. Junior Firpo has been booked. First yellow card of the game after a tough tackle against. Let's see this mistake now from Oscar Mingueza. Quique Garcia was there and has been really close actually to score the opening goal for Eibar. And as we were saying, Junior Firpo has been booked with the first yellow card. A tough tackle against Brian Hill. One of the feelings also of La Liga Santander, this youngster Brian Hill, that is on loan here playing in Eibar from Sevilla. And same, Barça are not able to find spaces, Barça are not able to find and create chances. And with 25 minutes in the clock, there are no goals yet at Ipurua. Not the best first half so far for Barça of this campaign.
No, not at all. I think there's things that definitely need to be improved, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see some changes early on, maybe early on in the second half, or maybe before even the half ends. Because nothing is really, they're not really in sync with each other. Their passes aren't linking up. I mean,
no chances for Barca.
No chances at all. We're 25 minutes in and we haven't tested the keeper, which is very concerning.
But also, gotta understand a bit of context. Like, there's nothing in play.
There's nothing to play
not for.
Yeah, but Eibar also doesn't have anything to play for.
Yeah, that's why. But that's why. I mean, there's nothing to play for Barca. I mean, of course, they would like to win 3 points, and of course, some player would like to score, but. Also, like this game, it's like probably all are disappointed to not been fighting for the league this last game. So I think it is a bit
not
what
as,
it is.
Yeah, they're not as motivated because of the fact that we're not fighting for anything at the moment.
Not as motivated, but I think the second half, as you say, with some subs. I don't think he will sub in the first half, but definitely second half. You'll bring out Ricky. They'll bring out maybe Braithwaite, and there will be some new vibes.
Junior Firpo has been involved now in another challenge, another tough set piece for Eibar. Let's see the cross to the near post, and Sergi Enrique that sends the ball out. Junior will have to be careful because he has been already booked. Now he has made another foul that was close to the box. So Junior Firpo with 4 fouls in the game so far and a yellow card. He has to be careful, and who knows if it can be one of the options for Koeman to make a substitution, because he's of course in risk to see a red card. Another chance for Eibar inside the box, the cross and the corner kick now for the Basque team.
Okay, let's go to this corner kick. Let's do this corner kick first, and then we'll go to you, Julia, because Aviv wants to pass you the ball, and I'm excited for your section.
Pass the ball, take the ball.
Take the ball, pass the ball. That's what it was called.
Take the ball, pass the ball.
Barca defending well, set pieces so far.
And after I'm gonna pass the ball.
The third corner kick for Eibar, and Barca defending well in set pieces so far. Let's see now the cross to the near post. Great Araujo up in the air. Great header from Araujo to defend this action. Another cross from Eibar that goes out. Actually, Eibar, the team of La Liga Santander that crosses more balls to the box.
Something.
So, yeah, something didn't link up there.
Yes.
They're crossing but not scoring.
All right, Julia, take it away. You have the ball.
Giving it back to Aviv. Oh! Oops, it almost went away. So, we're here with the first surprise. I was talking about this since today is the last game of the season, which makes us a little bit sad because we'll miss you guys. We have prepared something special. We once celebrated here the Oscars, the Academy Awards, and today we're doing something as special as that, maybe better. We're doing the Barça Life Award. So, you have it here on screen.
I love it.
It's amazing, right? In case you haven't noticed, this is Robert's face. So, it's like, well, you will be, well, whoever wins will be given a Robert, but only this statue, and only you have to picture it and imagine it because we don't have it, obviously. But we're doing the Barça Life Awards. So we have different categories, and you'll get to vote, as always, what's your favorite one. We'll give you 4 options, just as usual, but we'll make it a little bit more special. So The first one of today is best dramatic performance. So I feel like I would need I would need like some dramatic music or something to make it look like we're giving the Academy Award. So we're going to see the candidates for the first best dramatic performance, and we have number 1, Levante against Barça. You don't get to vote for a host because we'll be featuring in all of them. Number 1 is Levante against Barça. These are the reactions, live reactions of all of us. 2, Barça against Granada. We have Robert suffering in here, might as well as usual. Number 3, Barça against PSG. I feel like Robert is like always pushing himself to his right. I don't know if you noticed that.
Oh my God, it's so painful.
And number 4, Barça against Granada again. Like we've suffered a lot this season, and we felt like we shouldn't be hiding it, but making this something for you to vote. So these are the candidates for best dramatic performance. I want to see on the live chat your numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4. And while you send your comments, I'm gonna come to you guys for your thoughts. Just for the record, we don't have Robert and Maya today, but they'll be featured in all the awards that we'll be giving because, of course, it's the usual cast and hosts that we have in here. So you'll get to see them in here with their best performances. Now, Sarah, I want to hear your thoughts. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Who do you think deserves the award, the Robert, for best dramatic performance?
Wow.
It's harder.
It's painful to watch, honestly. I'm gonna go with number 2.
Okay. Okay.
It's just
you just disappeared, but
in so much pain.
you're like
yeah.
Okay, so Sarah's going for number 2.
I'm seeing a lot of 4s. Rafa, Antoine, and Robin Mungai are going for 4.
You holding hands with Maya has been another one of our iconic images here in Barca Live. Abib, your thoughts? 1, 2, 3, or 4? Who do you think deserves more this best dramatic performance?
I think Maya is such a dramatic face. Like naturally so dramatic. She would also be like, concerned like in a 3-0 missed chance and just have a dramatic face. I think Barca. I think the number 4, Barça Granada.
Okay, Robert's going.
Holding hands.
Abib's going with number 4, Barça Granada. I think that's the one that appears more on the live chat, right? Sarah,
yeah, we're getting lots of 4s.
Bruno.
I'm not really original, but I'm also gonna go for number 2, basically for Maya's face because it's just incredible how she was suffering. So yeah, I'm gonna go for number 2.
I'm seeing, Michelle Anderson is never. She's always indecisive. She can never choose, but she, instead of all 4, she chose 2 this time. She's going for 2 and 3.
I think she heard this because we're always saying, "Come on, Michelle, you have to commit to one." So she's going number 2. Okay, I'm gonna go with a different one. I'm gonna go with number 1, but because there's a magical moment when Maya is like, I think we're going to see it right away. Well, Maya is like turning.
There you go.
This one. I think that deserves the award. But I think that the one that had most votes was number 4. So the winner is for Barça against Granada. This iconic moment deserves the best dramatic performance. Deserves the Robert for the best dramatic performance. So you guys have have had a chance to see what we have in store for you today. This was one of the 4 awards, the 4 Roberts that we're gonna give. So I'm going to leave I'm gonna sit with you for 2 minutes, and then I'll be back with another one, with a different one that it's like the opposite of dramatic performance, and that's all I'm going to say for now.
I'm looking forward to the next one.
Yeah,
the next
me
one's
too.
good.
Me too. Okay, I'm going to join you for 2 minutes.
Come join us.
Well, lots of things have happened in these 7-8 minutes that we have been giving this first award. 33 minutes in the clock right now. Eibar nil, Barça nil. Eibar has had the 2 best options of the game. A shot from Quique Garcia, and later on another good chance for Inui, and Garcia also in the rebound. 2 astonishing saves from Neto that he's been man of the match so far, I think, in my opinion, with 2 key saves. On the other hand, Barça has reacted and has also stepped the Eibar's box in a good option across that in the end no one was able to finish. So at least Barça reacting there. And Umtiti and Braithwaite are warming up also for Barça now in the sideline in this 34 minutes in the clock. No goals yet at Ipurua. At least Barça has created this good cross. Not a clear chance yet, but let's see if things can start changing, because Eibar got a couple of fantastic opportunities to take the lead.
Definitely, no, I expected some changes, some quick changes, and now we're seeing Braithwaite and Umtiti warm up on the sidelines. We have another question for you, Culés at home. Will Barça score before halftime? Yes or no? Let us know on the live chat. Like always, I'll be reading your guys' answers. I'm going to ask you, Aviv, right after this free kick.
I'm just looking forward
I think
to
we
that.
won't.
Another set piece for Eibar, exactly that. Barça are defending now, trying to sort out this pressure line. Let's see, because this can be an interesting counter-attack for the Blaugranas. And a foul here in midfield. It should be a yellow card for Eibar. It should be a yellow card for Eibar. Jaime Latre seems that he's not going to show it. Not many sense at all to book Junior 10 minutes ago, and now after this free kick against Trincao. Let's see, because Barça are now almost in the final third. Dembélé has to play back now for Frenkie de Jong, and things are quite calm now in midfield. Well, let's see another good pass for Ilas Moriba. This is a great run from Junior Firpo from the left. Junior Firpo against Joel in this 1-to-1. Best chance so far of the game now for Junior Firpo. It will be now a corner kick for the Blaugranas, the first one of this match. This are good news. This good chance of Junior Firpo.
Crazy to think that it's the first corner kick for Barça, and we've been playing for 35 minutes.
I don't know if in the end the ref has whistled a goal kick. In the rebound, probably the ball has touched Junior Firpo, because now we are not seeing Barça taking this corner kick. And Jordi Alba also warming up. Yeah, we remember that Junior is booked, and it's going to be a goal kick in the end. Offside. They have disallowed the action by offside, and well, it was a really close position. We just seen the replay, but yeah, they have whistled offside.
All right. Well, I asked the question, do you guys think Barça will score before halftime? And I'm seeing a lot of no's. Mohammed 248 is going for no. Tala bin Anwar, Tech Idea, Sorajit Das, Mohammed. I think you were saying no as well, Aviv.
I'm saying no. Don't get the scoring vibes right now, even though like creating a goal is like 10 seconds and can happen really fast, as we just seen. I don't think so. I think we'll get him the second half. I still stand with my prediction.
So with 3-1?
Yeah.
Okay. Bruno?
Why not? We just seen the first chance for Barça. There are still 10 minutes to go. Why not? I'm going to go for yes.
Julia?
I'm always going for yes. But, you know, I'm always being really positive. But I think they won't score before halftime, but they will score early on the second half.
You said 4-0, no?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, no, just...
Yeah, but I'm sticking with my 4-0.
No, but we can do that. I mean, we saw the women's team score 4 goals in the first half, in the first 30 minutes, I should say, or 36 minutes.
And let me say something, because I was talking about your prediction. I think it was with Eric. Like, Habib's going for a 4-0, blah, blah, blah. And when they scored 4-0 in 30 minutes, I was like, well, at least Habib won't get his prediction right, but you did in the end.
I thought actually, I was speaking to this steward in the stands.
You were?
I was like, he's like, what? I'm like, I'm not going to get my prediction right. I said 4-0, and it was at a halftime.
Yeah.
And I was concerned with my prediction while we were winning the Champions League.
I knew.
Brian Hill now having some problems in his left knee. Brian Hill, no doubt at all, has been one of the best youngsters of La Liga. Next year will be back in Sevilla. Let's see if he continues in Sevilla, if he gets on loan to another club, or what happens with him. But well, now receiving medical treatment, it seems that he will be able to continue. It has been in a challenge against Oscar Mingueza, and now Mingueza was apologizing to Brian Hill after this action. But hopefully, it seems that Brian will be able to continue.
But also, the Barça Athletic Cup final was also 0-0 at halftime and then 4-0 second half.
Yeah.
So who knows?
Very true, very true. We brought up the women's team again. I wanted to get more on your experience.
Can you show your t-shirt, Habib?
He did,
I can show my t-shirt.
Yeah, stand up and give us a twirl. Because all the names of the players are on the back.
Whoa. Nice.
love
Yes?
it.
Yeah,
They
so-
won today against Espanyol in the Catalan
last
derby.
second.
Exactly,
3-2.
3-2. Amazing,
Impressive,
this team.
impressive.
Wow, amazing.
Espanyol, they didn't give us the guard of honor, so I think they got what was coming to them.
Well, and they are
With the
actually
late-
they are
with
actually
the
in the
late
drop.
goal.
It was a vital game for Espanyol, and probably they will get relegated this season from Primera Iberdrola. Chance now for Barça.
A bit of karma, but yeah. So the Champions League final, it was so nice to be there. I mean, like everyone was so happy and
Yeah.
so like.
A good ball inside the box, Antoine Griezmann. Let's see, there's no offside. Griezmann with a cross to the far post. The header from Marbella to defend this action. And Robert now is the one who clears this one for a corner kick for the Blaugranas.
Okay, now we can say it's the first corner kick for Barca.
Now, yeah,
Please?
actually, yeah. Because the first one was given, but in the end has been disallowed for an offside. And this will be now the first corner kick for the Blaugranas. It will be Antoine Griezmann, the one crossing this corner kick to the far post. Joel has to clear this one for Eibar. Another long ball, and yeah, the Basque team has saved this first corner kick from Barça. But I think that the feelings are improving for the Blaugranas. Also, confidence of this team are increasing, and now they still have an option. Junior Firpo is Dembele now. Dembele giving the ball back to Moriba.
We're about to hit, well, we just hit the 40-minute mark, so that means 5 more minutes before halftime. Julia, you're going to go prepare the halftime quiz.
But
so why don't you go do that?
First,
Tell me.
First, we don't know if a goal is coming, but what's coming is the second Robert of today.
Second
So I'm
Robert.
gonna go
Ooh.
to my position and I'll let you know which one it is.
Perfect.
So the thing is, we gave away the most dramatic performance, best dramatic performance. Now we're changing it up to like the opposite. We're gonna go and enjoy and the best comedy performance. So
I think I already know the winner. It's mine.
well, the thing is that it's so easy to say that Maya is the winner that we've changed it up a little bit. So
okay, I'm excited to see.
let's see it on screen. It's all Maya, right? since Maya is the one who laughs the most, since she's the one who has like the loudest laugh, it's Maya in all of them. So you get to pick which Maya has or deserves the best comedy performance. So, number one. This happened, I remember this vividly. We were celebrating La Mona, and I told Georgina that at my place we used to break the Mona with our head, like hitting it. I have proof of that, so I wasn't lying. But then Maya started to laugh. Then the other, I honestly don't remember. I think here was when Georgina fell. I don't know, I'm not going to say it. So, 1, 2, 3, or 4 different Mayas all laughing. Which one do you think that deserves the best comedy performance? Send in your comments on the live chat, and I'm coming to you first, Sarah. You've always, like, you witnessed this the closest. Like, you're always next to her.
I'm next to
So you
the
can
funniest
literally hear your
person.
laugh in here.
Lucky
So
Sarah.
who do you think, which one do you think that deserves the best comedy performance award? 1, 2, 3, or 4?
For me, the funniest was when she can't speak. She laughs so much. She's like laughing so much she can't even say her words. And I think that was like, I think that was number 3.
Yeah, I
where
was
she
torn
couldn't
between
speak.
2 and 4, but I think it's between 2 and 3. I think it's 3. Yeah.
So I'm going to go with 3. Harris Chandra is going for 3. Sanjit Kaur is going for 4. Abdali is going for 2. I'm seeing a lot of 2s, actually. Ariasi Navadi is going for 1, which was a very epic moment of the show.
Yeah. Habib, 1, 2, 3, or 4. Who do you think? Which one do you think that deserves the best comedy performance award?
So I've seen them all.
Live?
Live,
I
of
love
course. I think I'm gonna go with number 2. Number 2
Okay.
here. I don't know what happened there, but Georgina
Well,
seems
Georgina's
distracted.
face.
She seems lost of laughter. Mai seems happy. I think number 2 is a good pick.
Yeah, Georgina suffering and Maya enjoying it. It's like
Good.
it's what's happening in here. We don't know what happened there, but it's literally this. Georgina suffering, Maya enjoying it. Bruno.
I like number 1. I like the way my laughs and smiles, and yeah, I will go for number 1.
So in here we have Bruno going for number 1. Habib, you were going for number 2. Sarah's going for number 3. And I'm the one who has to take the call. I mean, you've put all the pressure on me. Okay, I want to see the live chat. And I'm going to vote for what you see on the live chat for the one who has the most comments.
All right, I'm gonna close my eyes and just land on a comment. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I love
Ready?
that.
Oh, what do you?
3. Dan Nutumba is going for 3.
So number 3, number 3 is the winner of the Robert for
Well
best comedy
done.
performance. Woo! we need to have more claps in here.
There we go. That's I wanted the sound effect.
Yeah. So
Who has been the jury?
we are
Okay.
right now.
And the
Okay.
live chat.
Yeah,
Live
live decision. Oh, in
Okay.
here, yeah, it was a comment. I don't remember his name, do you? Daniel?
Dan.
Dan, okay. So Dan was the one who made the call, actually. I'm going to go and get ready for the halftime quiz, but just so you know, we'll have plenty of this in the second half, so...
Perfect. Thank you.
you.
Julia. I'm
Thank you.
seeing a comment on the live chat. Wish Arandi is saying it's my 3rd season with you guys, waiting for the 4th, missing Mai and Robert. Next season we will win La Liga and the Champions League.
So,
I
those
love that. I love that. You've been following us from the start, and we're hoping that next
That's the
season.
right energy right there.
Yeah,
I like it.
we need to win.
Who was it? Whose comment was it?
Wish Arandi.
Sure, Randy. You're a real one.
You're a real culé. We love that. We love that.
Well, now we will know the stoppage time. 5 seconds remaining, and we will arrive to the 45th minute. Ball still in Barca's side, with Eibar pressing up front, and Barcelona trying to move lines up front. A minute will be added now for this first half that actually it hasn't been the best one for the Blaugranas. They have suffered a lot. Eibar are always a strong team and they press really high. Hopefully in the second half Eibar will be a bit more tired because they are doing a great effort and they are giving their best. But now a good way to play from the back for the Blaugranas. A ball in the left is Junior Firpo, combining here with Antoine Griezmann. Griezmann in the edge of the box. Griezmann moving the ball back now to Frenkie de Jong. 20 seconds remaining. Barca has to go quickly to have a final option. Serginho Dest in the right, back to Frenkie de Jong, the Dutch, supported now by Oscar Mingueza. The control from Mingueza, the pass for Dembélé, touching the ball back here for Sergio Busquets, and a foul against Eibar. Let's see if Barca has time to take this free kick, this final set piece, or if Jaime Latre decides to end here the first half. Yeah, it seems it's going to allow Barca to take this free kick, so a final chance, a final opportunity for the Blaugranas. Antoine Griezmann ready to take it. 2 players, actually 1 player from Eibar was in the wall. In the end they decide to have no men in the wall and to defend with all the players this action. Again, the Frenchman now will cross this ball. Let's see if this can be the one, and the first goal for the Blaugranas. Griezmann to the far post. The ball goes out, and now we'll end this first half.
Yeah, is it halftime?
No,
Is it
not yet.
halftime?
Now,
there we go. Now
Final
it's
whistle
halftime.
here from Jaime Latre.
I think, honestly, Eibar is going to the dressing rooms very frustrated. They should have been at least one goal, 2 goals up. We're looking at the stats, 10
Easily.
shots, 3 on target. They're going to be very upset that they weren't able to capitalize any of the chances they had in these first 46 minutes. And I think for Barça, I mean, we got very lucky not to have conceded a single goal. Lots of things need to be improved in the second half. And I think we're going to see some changes from the get-go.
Yeah, the positive
Definitely.
aspect for Barca is that the result still is nil-nil. And sometimes in football, when you don't have your best day, you also have to win and try to be clinical. And let's see if Barca, having some chances in the second half, can score this goal. And I think that the physical aspect also is going to be important because Eibar have done a big effort. And probably in the second half, the legs of all these players will not work in the same way like they did it in the first half.
All right, well, let's now connect with Georgina and get her thoughts on these first 45 minutes, a scoreless draw so far, Georgina, but I think it's safe to say that we're feeling pretty lucky going into halftime without conceding a single goal.
Yes, it's a kind of surprising first half that we've seen, especially because we are facing a team that has already been relegated, and even if you were not fighting for anything, you would expect Barca to be superior, dominant, and we have not seen this phase from Barca in the first 45 minutes. However, we've seen Koeman kind of react, put Jordi Alba, Braithwaite, a few players to warm up. Now a few more are warming up on the pitch, and we will for sure see these changes and eventually see a goal, because we are fighting for that third position that doesn't really mean a lot, but economically, you know that the teams get different rewards function to the position they end up in, so it's also important, and also we want to end this with a victory just for the full pride.
Definitely, definitely. Well, you were mentioning the players that are warming up on the sidelines. Our halftime question today, Georgina, is which player would you like to see come on in the second half? I mean, we have three options. We have Riqui Puig, Braithwaite, and Jordi Alba, but if you want to name another player, who would you like to see?
I couldn't hear the options, sorry, because there's a little bit of noise. I'm going to,
Riqui Puig, Martin Braithwaite, and Jordi Alba.
So it's a player that we want to see in the second half.
Yeah, or you can choose another player.
Well, Junior has a yellow card, so maybe Jordi Alba is also. I think he's had a good performance this season. It's obviously, everything is improvable, but he's brought a lot in attack this season, and he could work for that goal to finally come here at Ipurua.
All right, well, we'll see what happens and which player Koeman decides to put on in the second half. Georgina, it's been a pleasure, and we'll speak to you in the second half.
Thank you. Sorry.
Right. All right, Aviv, I want to get your thoughts on this half, and then I want you to answer the question. Who would you like to see in the second half? If you
I don't think we should talk too much about the first half. It wasn't great. I think the best part about the first half is that it's over.
Very true.
We would like to see in the second half. Maybe Jordi Alba would be good. Even though I like seeing Junior getting minutes, and I think he was really good PSG away, and he probably deserves to play as well. But he's on a yellow. Not sure Koeman would risk that, or he would. Who knows? But definitely, I would like to see all three. Jordi Alba would be good. Could make some runs. Riqui Puig could filter through some passes and get some game time. I mean, game is about nothing, so just bring Riqui in.
I'm seeing a lot of Riqui Puig. Mario is going for Riqui. Sadala is going for Riqui. Mike, Riqui Puig. I mean, Riqui Puig is definitely one of the fan favorites. Bruno.
Absolutely. It would be great to see Riqui in the second half. He can bring Barça this extra point of speed in the ball that can help the team. And as Aviv was saying, Junior, I think he's playing a good game in attack. Actually, most of the chances from Barça have arrived from the left, but it's also true that in defense he's suffering a little bit today with Inui pressing him a lot. Also, Kike is a kind of a striker that always is fighting for every single ball. So, I mean, it will be an intelligent movement from Koeman to rest Junior, of course, because he has a yellow card. More interesting news, halftime score in Valdebebas, Madrid losing 1-0 to Villarreal, and Atlético Madrid losing 1-0 in the Nuevo José Zorrilla against Valladolid. So first and second team in the table are losing in the La Liga title race. Crazy season, crazy league. It seems that no one wants to win this trophy this year.
No, it really does seem like that. I mean, 45 minutes left. We'll see what happens. But for now, we're going to take a quick little break, and we're going to hand it over to Julia, and she's going to give us the halftime quiz that you can only find on fcbarcelona.com. All yours, Julia.
Yes, Sarah, we're into halftime on this Eibar Barça in this last game of the season, and this means it's time for the halftime quiz. So, as usual, I'm going to ask you to play with me, to send in your comments on the live chat, and I'll be checking them. So, let's have a look on the questions. Number one, which year did Barça play their first La Liga game at Ipurua? Was it A, 1987, or was it B, 1994? Was it C, 2010, or was it D, 2015? This is the first question, and I'm moving on to the live chat to see your comments. And while you keep dropping them, moving on to question number two, which is: how many coaches have Eibar had in the first division since their promotion in 2014? Is it A, 1 coach? Is it B, 2? Is it C, 3 coaches? Or is it D, 4 coaches? This is question number 2. And I'm starting to see some B's on the live chat, some C's as well, so you keep dropping them. And I'm moving on to question number 3, which is: who is Barca's top scorer in La Liga games against Eibar? Is it A, Luis Suarez? Is it B, Ivan Rakitic? Is it C, Leo Messi? Or is it D, Jordi Alba? Keep sharing your thoughts, keep sending your comments on the live chat, and we're going to move on to question number 4, which is: what isn't true about last season's game against Eibar at Ipurua? Is it A, it was played without fans? Is it B, Barca kept a clean sheet? Is it C, Griezmann scored, or is it D, Piqué didn't play? This is question number 4. And I'm seeing some B's on the live chat again, some A's in here, so keep dropping your comments. And we're going to move on to the last question, to question number 5, which is, who scored Barca's goal in this season's 1-1 draw against Eibar at Camp Nou? Was it A, Messi? Was it B, Griezmann? Was it C, Braithwaite? Or D, Dembele? This is question number 5. Keep dropping your comments on the live chat. And in case you didn't know, next week Barca have the chance to win another Champions of Europe Cup. The basketball team of Barca are playing the Final Four, and Barca have released a new series called The Court to promote that. So let's enjoy it.
Bueno, yo creo que Copa es una competición específica, es un sprint de 40 minutos, es una de las semanas más bonitas de nuestro calendario.
Me gustaría volver, es lo único en lo que pienso ahora y en lo que centro todo lo que hago en el día a día.
The big news of the day is the absence of Nikola Mirotin, and we don't know when he will be back.
Comrade, who's coming back? Bravo.
Ha llegado el día. Ah, sí, sí.
Say bye. I love you.
Bye. No creo que debe haber alguna sorpresa ya el primer día.
Que seguimos vivos y yo creo que es lo más importante.
Dios. 1, 2, 3, pasa. Alerta, artillería gente.
Madre mía, qué golpetazo. Que te pasa con sangre.
No es como empieza, sino como acaba.
El Barça es campeón de la Copa del Rey de baloncesto.
¡Qué guapa que eres,
An exclusive series of Barca's basketball team on Barca TV Plus, and next week is a very important week for the team. I mean, they are in the Final Four, and hopefully they'll be able to lift the trophy, which, if I can remember correctly, it's in
Cologne, in Germany.
There we go.
Yeah, they play Milano in the semifinals, and if they win against Milano, they will play the final against CSKA Moscow or Efes. We just seen incredible images from the Barca's basketball team winning the Copa del Rey. They suffered a lot because in the first round they were almost knocked out, but in the end they won the trophy. And well,
the coach saying, "Oh, you're so beautiful,"
amazing,
to the cup.
Amazing images. It's an amazing series. The court seeing unseen images, and it's well, we recommend all of them to subscribe on Barca TV Plus and enjoy this series.
Definitely, definitely. I'm hoping they can make us proud, just like the women's team did. We're just minutes away from the second half, and I'm hoping that we can turn things around. I mean, not the best first half, let's be honest. Very sluggish from Barca. And I kind of want Koeman to be giving a nice little speech to the players because they definitely need it.
For sure, I think there will be some changes at halftime. And, well, here we have the stats of this game. Of course, no goals. Barca has had possession. But actually, this doesn't mean that they have dominated the game because Eibar have played a bit better. There you have a more real stat, I think, the shots. 11 against just 1 for Barca, 3 on target for Eibar and 1 for the Blaugranas. Also, more corner kicks for Eibar, 4 against 1. A couple of offsides for Barca, just 1 Eibar. A number of passes, passing accuracy, and then it's just 1 yellow card for Junior Firpo that probably will be the reason why he won't start the second half. We will see it shortly.
Definitely. Well, we have a new partnership with Shiseido, and there's a nice little survey here. You can create your own face, like a face generator, and Aviv is going to do it, and we're going to check it out. It only works for men, so Aviv, why don't you take it away?
Are you excited, Aviv?
I'm very excited. Very, very excited.
Yeah.
And so this is the team tryouts by Barca and Shiseido. it's a Japanese company.
Yes.
So we're just gonna hit start and see wherever this takes us. So welcome to Barça. Shiseido tryouts. Next. Now it's on to your one-of-a-kind Barça Shiseido skin evaluation. Okay, how is your skincare routine? Let's check it out.
Let's see
check
what
it
your
out.
skincare is.
I'm so nervous.
Skincare routine from 1 to 10, Julia. How's yours?
I like to have one. I mean, I'll give it an 8. I mean, I'm pretty dedicated to
Bruno?
it. Yeah.
9.
9?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Sarah, skincare routine?
I would give it an 8 as well.
An 8?
Yeah.
Thank
okay.
you, Sarah. Cool.
So should you apply lotion or serum after washing your face? Yes or no? Probably yes. We're gonna go with the yes. Okay, so weak point. Male skin is actually weaker than female skin. Did you know that?
I'm not surprised.
You're not surprised?
No.
Do you think female are superior?
Yeah.
Okay. So did you know that? Probably we did. So testosterone lowers male skin inner defenses and disrupts its balance. Did you know that?
No, I did not.
No, I did not.
No.
No idea.
Okay, we didn't know that.
No.
Okay, male skin has lower antioxidant power, sorry, making it more prone to dark spots, wrinkles, and sagging. Did you know that? Yes, we did.
I personally didn't, but
male
I'm
skin,
glad you
male
did
skin is
either.
complicated. Male skin is complicated. Yeah. So male skin has lower UV damage resistance, and that can result in dark spots and wrinkles.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Let's just move on. Let's just go. Okay. So on this team, we take great care of our skin.
Yeah.
It seems like you could use some coaching.
All right.
Okay, there she said, "Oh, calm down." Okay, then I have
Basically
to
saying we don't have good skincare.
bring out the sauce. Okay, so male skin is physiologically weaker than female skin. Blah blah blah. Next. Definitely got some smooth soccer moves. Thank you, Shiseido. Let's get your skin game up to that level. Join the squad and learn how. We'll be with you every step of the way.
All right.
Thank you for being with me.
There you
And
go. I think you can now.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Nice.
I wish everything in life would be so easy that they would congratulate you
Yeah.
on doing nothing. So welcome to the team. As long as you're part of the Shiseido X Barça squad, you'll get great skincare. I hope so. Now it's time to create your profile pic on the roster. So this is a time where we're going to customize our little puppet or like little avatar. No?
Yeah, avatar.
Sarah?
Yeah.
So start. So we're gonna take a picture of our face. This is step
That's what I
one.
was
Scroll down,
looking
scroll
for.
down.
Scroll
yeah.
down, we go. Okay, terms of service. No one reads those anyway.
No one reads
Just
them.
go. Okay, we allow Shiseido. Just don't go into my gallery. Like cheeky selfie. Wait for it. 3, 2, 1.
I was waiting for the smile.
It's the magic of the cup smile.
I'm so nervous.
Regenerating.
What's going to tell
Regenerating. There's Braithwaite, also great skincare routine. Okay, so here we can pick a little avatar. So this is more of a TV head, a bit square head, pointy, or just chill. Let's go with a chill face. Skin color. I'm not sure about this gray skin color. Never seen it before. Let's go with the gray skin color, facial hair, cheeky goatee. Why not? Hairstyle. Maybe a bit wild. Jesus-y.
You just you're
Do it.
lying. Like you're not trying to create your profile.
Are we creating?
No, I think you should stick to this. It's gonna look funny.
I agree.
Like young Jesus, why not? So screen color, facial hair. Okay, so we have everything.
Yeah.
And now we're just gonna hit okay, smiling or serious.
Smiling.
I think after that first half we're gonna be serious.
Yeah, very true.
Very serious and.
Choose a scenario.
And I think the dressing room is nice.
That's
no?
a really cool one. Yeah, I would
nice.
choose that.
So your profile pic is ready to go.
This is the best part. It's gonna
Who's
show
excited?
You.
Who is excited?
Yeah,
Show us
I
in the
am.
live chat. How
Raise your
excited
hand.
are you?
We're gonna see Aviv.
Let's get some facial
Barça
cream
players.
emojis in there. Come on.
Look at it.
So this is it. Oh, look at that. So I have a cheeky cream here to put up at night before going to bed and also in the morning. And that's it.
Yeah.
So now we can share it on my Facebook.
You can share it on
Share
Facebook,
it.
on Twitter,
Snapchat?
on
Instagram.
Not on Snapchat, unfortunately. But if you guys do want to take part in this, we have the link on as a pinned comment on our YouTube. So check it out and create your own avatar. Aviv didn't create himself. He created a young Jesus, he likes to call it. But create yours and let us know what you guys get on the live chat.
Well,
but second half has started,
second half
and we've already seen some changes, Bruno.
Exactly. Second half has just started. 3 changes for Barça. I think Koeman also had the same feeling as we got it here in the studio, that Barça were not playing their best. The first one was quite obvious. Jordi Alba has came on, replacing Junior Firpo that was booked. Samuel Umtiti replacing Mingueza, so this means that Araujo will move to the right, of course, and Umtiti, as we are seeing now in our screens, is playing in the left. And the final change for Barça is Martin Braithwaite replacing Trincao. So this means that Griezmann probably moves to the right, and Braithwaite still as the new number 9. One change for Eibar. Brian Hill, that we just saw images from him with some problems in his left knee, as we seen in the first half, has been also replaced by Pedro León, former Real Madrid player.
So Sarah, second half has started, and I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna read some comments, and I'll be back here.
Go do that. Go do that.
Because we have lots of things to show.
So we want positive comments.
And the third Robert, no?
What?
The third Robert.
Yeah,
I'm excited about the category. So.
We have the third and the fourth Robert yet.
At least we have one person excited. Like I'm excited as well.
I love awards. I used to love awards as a kid. Any type of awards.
You do?
Yeah.
I hope I had the actual Oscars that we had in here.
And a bit of excitement.
My favorite awards were the Nickelodeon awards, where they would give like spray green slime everywhere. Those were the best.
Great times. Keenan and Kel. Never
exactly.
Forget.
Yeah. Julia, why don't you go?
Yeah, I will. I just
get those comments.
If I had the Oscar statue, I would give it to a bib for your excitement. Just for the record. I don't, so you have to. I mean, I don't have it.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Feel free.
But
not sure if I can do that.
Saying
it's okay.
Okay, I'll be back. Bye.
All right.
Bye, Julia.
Bye, Julia.
Well, Barça playing from the back now. Ronald Araujo combining with Samuel Umtiti. As we just said, we can confirm that Braithwaite is playing now as a number 9, and Griezmann has moved to the right. Ousmane Dembélé trying a couple of dribblings, well defended by Eibar.
How happy are we with Umtiti that he's playing?
I think he deserves minutes. I mean, we haven't seen him very regular this season. Koeman not really trusting him a lot, and I think that as a player you gain confidence when you're on the pitch consistently. So it hasn't been the best of his seasons, but I mean, we're talking about a world champion here, so I'm hoping for a much better season from Titi, and I'm hoping for him to get some minutes more.
It's a physical aspect.
He was a bit unlucky, no? I think
it's
he was
a
bit
physical
unlucky.
aspect in the end, the problem of Umtiti, because we have seen him playing at a fantastic level the first season he arrived here, and then he has started having lots of problems with knees injuries, and this basically I think is the problem of Umtiti, not a lack of talent, it's more a physical aspect. Miralem Pjanic warming up now also for the Blaugranas.
Yeah, it looks like De Jong, I don't know if he's okay, but
yeah, he can continue. He has
tackle on him, and he looks in pain.
Exactly. And now it's Martin Braithwaite with the stats, combining with Ousmane Dembélé. Switching to the left now. Jordi Alba. Back to Umtiti. All Eibar defending in their own half. Ronald Araujo now switching to the right. It's Serginho Dest. Picking up again. Ronald Araujo. 4 minutes in the clock. And Barça trying to create some chances. Great backheel now from Dembélé, combining here with Jordi Alba. The ball in the right for Frenkie de Jong. Frenkie de Jong opening to the right is Griezmann with the cross. Well deflected by Paulo Oliveira. For Eibar, good cross, good chance for the Blaugranas.
The thing is, we promised a 3-minute recap, and we didn't do a 3-minute recap, but I'm going to just give you guys my thoughts on the first 3 minutes. Much better half than the first half. We're seeing some improvements. I mean, Eibar really haven't done anything in these first 3 minutes. We've had the ball, we're playing in their half, and that's what we really wanted to see from the initial whistle. Now we're seeing the players connecting with each other, linking up, finding those small spaces to attack, using the pace and the speed on the flanks. And look at this, creating opportunities, testing the goalkeeper. I think that's what we need to do. So I'm liking this from the second half, and I think this is the way to move forward. We have another question on the screen for you guys at home. When will Barça score? 1 minute 45 to 60, so in the next 10 minutes. Number 2, from the 60th minute all the way until the 75th minute. Or number 3, the last 15 minutes. Bruno, which one are you going for?
I said that Barça was going to score in the final minutes of the first half, so I will go for the first option. I think we will score an early goal.
Aviv, all 3 of those, maybe?
All 3 of those.
1, 2, and 3?
Yeah.
I'm hoping that's the case because we need to celebrate. I mean, it needs to end well this season.
Let's see now the counter-attack for the Blaugranas. Ilaix Moriba trying a difficult pass here for Dembélé that has been blocked with no problems at all by Robert. Joel playing now a long ball. It will be Umtiti, the one defending this action against Kike. Kike has won this position. Kike now driving forward. The chance for Eibar. Kike Garcia, he has in the left. Sergi Enrique in the end. He makes himself into a trouble, but he opens the ball to the right for Pedro León. The cross and the header from Sergi Enrique and the save by Neto.
I think he took way too much time thinking of what he wanted to do, and the Barca players got on him. Oof, Araujo.
Araujo suffering now some problems after clearing this option, actually defending this header from Kike Garcia.
It's the way he landed.
Yeah, it was his landing. But I think he's fine. No, he's
fine,
shaking it off.
He's fine.
He's fine.
Actually he hasn't need to be treated. So good news.
Good news. I was asking you guys when will Barca score, and I want to go over some of your guys' comments. Michelle Anderson going for a 1, meaning in these 8 minutes. Hopefully that's the case. Chinese 121 is going for option number 2. Let's see. Brian H is saying Aviv is all of us right now. I don't know.
Thank you, Brian. I take that as a compliment.
Artistry by Nia is going for 2. Shahith Gaming is going for 2 as well.
The ball now inside the box. The combination between Dembélé and Ilaix Moriba. A bit slow in the end here. Moriba trying to arrive to this ball. Also the pass from Dembélé wasn't the best one, but the youngster fought here trying to arrive for this one. And
he slips.
Exactly, he slipped there. That's why he hasn't been able to arrive. Hopefully it's nothing serious, but I don't know if it's a problem from the pitch here or he has been himself. Probably a strong grass, and that's why we just seen this option. And Ricky Puig now is gonna came on. It seems that Moriba is not gonna risk. Ricky was having a word with Koeman, and it seemed like the Catalan midfielder was gonna came on immediately. Now is well, the doctors are evaluating here the left ankle from Ilaix Moriba.
I think the worst scenario would be an injury, especially one of our youngsters. So I really hope that's not the case, and it's just something very, very minor. But we're seeing he's gonna leave the game, and Ricky Puig is gonna come on. We'll be updating you if we have any sort of news regarding Ilaix. It looks to be very painful. It looks to be an ankle injury, but let's just hope it's nothing serious. We have Julia here back with us. Spread your positivity, Julia, because we need it.
Here I am. I forgot about the ball. Okay, I'm going to try to pass it in a different way every time I come in.
Very nice.
Okay, we're going to read some comments now because I know that Habib and Sarah and Bruno and all of you at home are waiting for the Robert. But you know what they say, when they want something, keep them waiting. So that's what I'm going to do with you. I'm going to read your guys' comments. So, starting with Abhinav Santosh, been a Barça fan for 7 years and seeing Barça live since it started. So you guys are great. Thank you very much for sticking with us. I mean, it's been a long ride. We've changed the studio and we've changed many things, but it's good to know that you're here with us since the beginning. William Bedev watching from Luxembourg and have been watching since forever. Thank you very much for that. Mohamed Ibrahim, I was watching you from the beginning. So all of you guys
from our old studio, not this studio.
Yeah,
they're watching
I know.
us from the beginning.
It was tinier,
much tinier,
coziest, and we love it here. More comments from Praveen Katimani, Praveen from India, Bisharandi. And I know you, Sarah, read this comment before. I'm going to read it again. It's my 3rd season with you guys, waiting for the 4th, missing Maya and Robert. Next season we'll win La Liga and the Champions League.
I just want to say one thing.
Yes.
I've done a learning with Sarah of how to spell and pronounce Maya's name, and I'm very disappointed that you spelled it M-E-A.
Okay, for the record, when I read this comment, I thought that he just changed letters. He just changed the order, but he knows that Maya is spelled the way it's supposed to spell. When you mix 2 letters, I think that's what happened to Bisharandi. I don't know. I hope so. More comments. Keep them coming. Fatar Sapir, let's go Barcelona, love from Indonesia. Michelle Anderson, one of our most committed fans as well. I'm watching from America and I love Match Center. FC Barcelona, I hope, not the official account, of course. I hope Barca win today. We love you and good luck. These are some of the comments because I asked you guys which one of you were watching us since the beginning, because well, today is the last day of the season and I wanted to go for a little throwback. We have more comments, back to me, and this is getting interesting. Is Bruno Robert's brother?
Is he? Bruno, do you want to answer that?
This is the question they're asking.
No, he's not. He's not. Actually, Luis, his real brother, he actually works with us and he helps us in the show and also, well, during the weeks we creating content for Barça TV Plus. So I mean, if the audience wants, I can show my IV, but I can confirm that I'm not Robert's brother.
Well,
but it's true that in this picture, well, it's a similar face.
For the record, I might ask you for the ID because we have another picture to show that you look alike.
Find the 7 differences.
Well, I mean, obviously they're not brothers, but it's funny that you don't look.
I need this Christmas jumper and also
really
the
nice
glasses,
gift.
and it could be my brother.
Yeah, you could exchange ideas for getting into a club or something like that. But the thing is, Bruno is not Robert's brother, and we actually have Robert with us from the distance. He sent me a picture, I gathered it, and we have a comment from him, so let's move on to the next slide. This is Robert today. So he's at a wedding. He's obviously at a wedding, and
he's drunk. He's drunk. It seems to be drunk. I mean, it's a wedding. We can understand, but he should be following Barca's game.
I will not touch on anything like that. I do not want to talk about Robert being drunk or not. I'll just let you guys decide. The thing is, he sent a comment on the live chat, missing you guys, and have a great show. So, Robert, we're missing you too, and we hope you have an amazing time at this wedding. Whether you get drunk or not, just have a good time. This is the most important
He's
thing.
allowed to drink. He's over 18, but with responsibility. Always with responsibility.
Of course, always with responsibility. Everything has to be done with responsibility. So, these were the first comments of this second half. I'm going to leave you guys, well, you know what? I'm going to sit with you, and then I will go back and prepare the next Robert. But for now, I'm going to sit with you for a while because I just miss being here.
Julia, I have a question for you. So we have a new traveling camera.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I think it's called a traveling
Travis. We're going to call
we're going to call him Travis. Do you guys like it? I mean, so we have different shots and angles now that you guys are seeing. This right now is my normal camera that I always have. Maybe we can show. This right now is the traveling camera.
Dembele inside the box throwing a shot, blocked now by Paulo Oliveira. Good run from Ricky Puig, who combined with Ousmane Dembélé, the Frenchman, who has tried to find the back of the net. Another ball now for Ricky Puig, giving this good rhythm to the ball as we expected. And now Eibar has defended well.
This is the camera, guys, that we are talking about. I know. 1, 2, or 3. Which one are you going for?
Love it. 3.
Yeah?
3. But I'm just mad that it's the first time that we have it here on the studio. It's the last show.
It's the last show.
And the first time, Mauri, why did you do that to us? I mean, we need it for the upcoming shows.
We'll have it for the rest of the shows next season. Aviv, 1, 2, or 3?
I love it.
Bruno?
3. Love it, love it. It's the same cameras that they use in the football grounds. for the offside, to know if there's offside or not. This camera starts to run a lot, and then they find the good position to know if there's offside or not. So once you see the replays in the games, and the images stop, this is thanks to this kind of cameras. It's brilliant.
And we're seeing lots of threes on the live chat. Daniel Velasquez Cruz, hopefully I pronounced that right, going for, I mean, he's just flooded the live chat with threes. Michelle Anderson saying 3. Arita saying love it. Let's see. Medio Lagunas. Hello, I recognize your name. He's saying last show of the year. Yes, it is the last show.
Well,
we'll
not of the year.
Not of the year.
The
Not of the
season.
year. Of the season. We'll be
Atlético
back.
de Madrid has equalized. So 1-1, Atlético de Madrid drawing against Valladolid, and Madrid still losing
Still
at
trailing.
Valdebebas.
1-0. That's
And
great
the
news.
Benzema goal
Was
ruled for
disallowed.
offside, and the VAR was checking for 3 minutes.
3
So-
minutes?
And the same minute that Atletico Madrid scored. So
Wow.
we
Angel
got some
Correa.
developments there. We got some developments.
Angel Correa that probably will join also Argentina for the Copa America. He's
And-
also enjoying a good season, Angel Correa, the Argentinian.
Also a fun fact, the one who is actually controlling this Travis, our traveling camera, is the one also who showed us with an iPad that Correa scored. So,
really?
he's a man of many talents.
Well,
Eibar
thank
now
you.
with a corner kick has been now deflected by Ricky Puig, and the chance for Barça to run in the counter-attack. It's a 3 against 3. Now all Eibar defenders running down. This control from Ricky Puig is not a good one, and Eibar are able to clear this option. A great defense now by Samuel Umtiti. In the end, has been whistled as a foul, this action against Quique Garcia. More substitutions ready for Eibar. 2 more players that will come up.
Yeah, Barca have already made 4 changes so far.
4 exactly.
Yeah.
3 at halftime, and the injury
Elisha.
of Elisha. Yeah, so they just have 1 more change, unfortunately.
And we still have plenty of time to score in the second half, and I think we have improved, but there's still many things that we can continue to improve. Why are you nodding your head at me like that?
I think he's thinking about my prediction.
I agree. No, I was thinking about the predictions. True.
I know.
I was like, yeah, we can improve. We can improve a lot of things, and also.
But we are playing better in the second half compared to the first.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say it's a massive improvement.
Wasn't that hard, right?
No, it wasn't that hard. No,
it wasn't
not at
that
all.
hard to improve.
No, but I'm glad that we did, because if not,
yeah,
Eibar would
if-
have kept attacking with their waves of attacks.
Exactly. No. We're definitely playing better. Let's see if with Ricky we can keep the ball a bit longer. If we can create some chances. Ricky, the creator. And yeah, I think those 4-0 predictions. It's gonna be complicated, guys.
Yeah, I know.
It's gonna be complicated out there. But who knows?
Yeah, I'm going to stick to my 4-0, even though I know it's very difficult. But I mean, I wanted to give a bold one for this last show. But the thing is, you don't know. I mean, Abiba and Bruno, they don't know that we do it in here. But sometimes, because we tend to believe that I'm one of Barca's lucky charms, it hasn't worked that well for the last years. But still, we tend to believe that, and we sometimes do something for good luck, which is I leave the studio for 2 minutes and then I come back. And sometimes they do score in that period. So
why don't you do that?
Bye-bye,
I'm gonna
Julia.
leave. Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
I'm gonna leave and I'll be back with another Robert. So I'm gonna do that. Let's see if it works.
Bye,
Perfect.
bye, bye, bye.
All right, well, now that Julia's out of the studio, hopefully she'll bring us some good luck. Let's connect with Georgina, who's watching this game live. Georgina, I wouldn't say, a better Barca from the second half. We're creating some chances, but we're still not fully there. I mean, it's very unfortunate. Elish was subbed off from an ankle injury. Hopefully it's nothing serious and just a minor problem that he can shake off in the upcoming days. But happy to see Ricky Puig. But overall, I mean, we gotta create and keep attacking, and we gotta pick up all 3 points, because we don't want to end the last game of the season with a goalless draw.
Exactly. I definitely don't want to go into the summer holiday without a win. Coming against a team like Eibar, we should be more than able to score and take the 3 points out of this game. But I love the expression that you use. We're not fully here. We aren't really plugged into the game, and we are really struggling to create this advantage, so that we have improved a little in the second half, but we're still not fully here, as I said.
So Georgina, hi there. I heard you just mentioning summer holidays. Where are you going on summer holidays? Can you tell us more about that?
Can you repeat, please? Because I couldn't hear you, so I'm going to put the phone to my ear and just repeat it, okay? I'm going to show you a beautiful shot of Juan in the meantime.
Thanks. Hi, Juan. So year's coming. So you just mentioned summer holidays. Where are you going on summer holidays? Could you please tell us more about that? What is the situation? Please bring us all the news.
Okay. Well, to be honest, at the moment, I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to have a few days off, of course, like everyone. But there's no specific destination. You gave me some tips about the south of Italy, around Naples, Amalfi Coast. That really gave me ganas, as we say in Spanish, to go there.
Yeah.
But there's really nothing that I've been working on.
I was there last summer. I recommend you a lot, Georgina. Yeah, honestly.
Saw that, yeah, I remember.
Unfortunately for people, but fortunately for me that I went, there was not many people because normally it's a destination that is really crowded. But as COVID-19 last year, the travels were restricted and basically European tourism, and there was not many people, and you can hire a motorbike and do the coast, and it's brilliant, yeah.
I will ask the both of you tips if I eventually end up going there. I don't know if the live chat has any suggestions on where should I be going on holidays to.
Yeah.
Also with the pandemic, it's not that easy. But maybe live chat can help me out.
Send in flags of where you want Georgina to go on holidays. Right now, a lot of flags.
Let's see.
Where should I go on holiday? I don't know. I don't know, to be honest.
Maybe somewhere warm, like the Caribbeans, maybe?
The thing is, it's very difficult to match your holidays with your friends, family, when you are working like in the football industry, because not a lot of people tend to have their holidays vacation in June. So it's difficult also to match.
Balearic Islands never are a bad option. Menorca or Palma.
I'm seeing right now, Greeny the Coder is giving you
ask around, okay?
the suggestion of Hawaii, Georgina.
1 second. I'm going to ask around.
Go for it.
Ignacy, where are you going on holidays? Are you going somewhere?
Ibiza.
Are you going to Ibiza?
Oh, wow.
Ibiza, okay. Ibiza confirmed.
Portugal.
Portugal? Where in Portugal?
What?
Ericeira, okay. I've never been either to Ibiza or... When are you going to Ibiza?
Calatarida.
No, when?
When? July.
Can I come?
Sure.
I'm going to Ibiza. And by the way, there's a Luis Suarez goal. Making things very difficult for...
We have a goal.
Real
Luis Suarez.
This group. For Atletico, it's going to be very difficult for Real Madrid now.
And it was our Luisito, Aviv.
It's Luisito. It's a shame we're celebrating Atletico Madrid's goals, but it feels very weird. But it still feels like the right thing to do at this moment. So we're just going to go on and celebrate Luis Suarez's goal, just like we did last week. I was shouting in an empty stadium from Gothenburg really hard when he scored. So same now. Anything that keeps Real Madrid from winning the title is more or less acceptable.
Georgina, because it is our last show of the season, we want to give a big shout out to your camera guys, Ignacy and Juan. We want to give them some love because they deserve it.
Yes. No, I'm going to give a shout out to the whole squad. Okay, so first, here is Paul. Paul is the cameraman for Barça TV in Catalan. Great guy, known for a lot of things, but especially for being a very, very, very nice guy. This here is, I'm very bad. This is Juan Cobo. He is the cameraman behind a lot of training sessions and also one of the people who have been closest to the team since the beginning of our content creation. That over here is Ignacy. Ignazi, who is the Barça Live cameraman, has been for more than, the whole season and half of the previous one.
Great dribblings,
And
Dembélé.
if you have any complaints about shots, if you ever got dizzy with the camera, well, that's Ignazi's fault. And finally, we have over here Marc Brau, who you already know because you've seen him on the show and you've seen him on Barça TV Plus interviewing players. Great guy as well, so shout out to the 4 bodyguards that I always have around me. Look at them. And yeah, that's the on the road Tim.
Well, thank you for that. I think they deserve all the love in the world. Georgina, we'll talk to you later in the second half. And like I said before, we're hoping to connect with you with smiles on our faces. We want some goals.
Thank you very much. Always a pleasure to connect with you too.
Bye, Georgina.
Dembélé has had a fantastic opportunity inside the box after 2 great dribblings. In the end, short of target, but a good chance for the Blaugranas. Now Eibar are trying to react again, but
Wonderful defending from Araujo.
yeah, absolutely. And now a long ball trying to arrive. Martin Braithwaite. Joel, Eibar's goalkeeper, was in a great position to clear this Barca's option. A good header now from Samuel Umtiti. Back again, the ball for Eibar is Oliveira, combining again with Joel, Eibar's goalkeeper. 20 minutes remaining, no goals yet at Ipurua. Let's see if Barça can find 1 goal at least and take the 3 points to end in 3rd spot in the championship, just 1 point behind Real Madrid, because now Madrid are losing and Atletico are winning. So of course the league title will go to Madrid. The celebrations will be in Neptune and not in Cibeles, to close squares where Madrid celebrate titles, in Cibeles, Atletico in Neptuno. So it will be Atletico de Madrid celebration if they end winning, of course, because although Madrid wins, if Atletico wins, the league is over.
They're crowned league champions. It's a bit upsetting to see the stats, and we've only had 2 shots, 1 on target, compared to Eibar's 12 shots and 3 on target. I think it's the kind of the theme and the narrative of the season. When we completely have the most possession, 69 ball possession versus 31. We've completed more passes, but we can't do anything with that. I mean, we're not very effective. Here we're seeing Dembélé on the run.
Yeah,
hopefully we can create something out of this.
Dembélé here in the right, Dembélé, passing the ball back here for Sergio Busquets, supporting him in midfield. Busquets with cross to the far post. Antoine Griezmann, good touch back for Ricky Puig. Let's see Jordi Alba from the edge of the box with a shot blocked again by Eibar's defense. It was a good attempt here for Barça. It was a good attempt. It's strange to see Barça with no goals yet at Ipurua, because it's one of the favorite victims of the Blaugranas. 3.2 average of goals when they play against Eibar, 42 goals scored in 13 games. The reaction now for Eibar in the counter-attack inside the box. Pedro León, well defended now by...
all the way back.
Absolutely, Antoine Griezmann.
No, you were saying that we've had great memories in this ground, and also a crazy stat. I know Messi isn't playing, but Messi has 30 goals in the league, and that's more than all of the Eibar players combined. They have 29 goals. So, I mean, they're not a team that scores a lot. They haven't scored a lot this season. So it's definitely strange to see Barça not scoring. I mean, we're 73 minutes in, and we haven't really had one clear-cut chance, so it's concerning. I think that we still have time, but we need to be much more effective with our possession, and we need to take our chances when we have it.
Really angry now, Sergio Busquets, after a foul that has been whistled up against Barça in midfield when they were trying to counter-attack. I think the yellow card is basically for Busquets for arguing with the ref. And Miralem Pjanic is ready in the sideline. It will be the 5th and final substitution for the Blaugranas. Yeah, there was a handball of Inui, and was the one that the ref hasn't whistled. And then Busquets wasn't happy at all, and Jaime Latre has shown him a yellow card.
Yellow card for Sergio Busquets. Let's now kick it over to Julia. You're going to give us the 3rd Robert.
I am, and again, I have the ball. The up pass to it with the right, with the left. I don't know what's left of it. Okay, I'm going to try the back heel. You up for it?
For it.
I think it's going to end up like really bad.
I think it's gonna go well. Just don't kill
disclaimer,
Travis.
this is ending bad. Okay.
Don't kill Travis. Oh, it's okay.
Well, it went to Bruno, but it's okay. we're moving on to the Barça Awards, Barça Life Awards. And we have another category to fill in with an award, to fill in with Robert. And the category is Best Epic Moments. So you get to vote which one you think it was the most epic moment here in Barça Life. Let's see the candidates. We have the nominees for Best Epic Moment are number 1, penalties against Real Sociedad. We did have a thrilling time in that one. Number 2, the comeback against Granada. You can see on Robert's face how excited he was for that, but not as excited as number 3, Piqué's goal against Sevilla. Well, it was Piqué's reaction, and Robert tried to recreate it. And number 4, the Copa del Rey final. We got to lift a trophy in here. It wasn't obviously the one they had on the beach because it was we were streaming simultaneously, but it was a Copa del Rey trophy. And it's the only trophy that we've left this season, so it's also another epic moment. So 1, 2, 3, 4, you get to pick on the live chat which one do you think deserves the award, the Robert, for Best Epic Moment. And I'm coming to you. Sarah?
Wow, I don't know. They're all... That third one from Robert is insane. But
I think it's the hardest, this one, the hardest category.
I think it is the hardest. I'm going to go with number 1, though. That was such a crazy moment. I just remember it. The way she gets up with that fist in the air, that's so epic. I think if you're ever feeling sad, just look at this reaction from Mai, and it'll make you happy.
I think it was one of the, only times that you actually high-five, because we weren't allowed to do this in here because of the whole coronavirus situation, and we did distant high-five. But in here, it's like you couldn't contain yourself. So Sarah's going with number 1, Abib.
I'm going for number 3, Robert. I think it's you reenact the celebration of Piqué good, but also in the right moment, and Robert deserves a Robert. So.
Robert deserves the Robert. I'm seeing lots of 3s. Krish is saying number 3 is interesting with lots of laughing emojis. Melio Laguna is saying 3. Michael Omondi is saying 3. Sima Biswas is saying 3. Ali Peiravi is going for 1. The penalties versus La Real. Ski Minati Meme is going for 4. This is a good one. The live chat's really liking this one.
Bruno, what do you think? 1, 2, 3, 4. Which one's your favorite?
I like number 3 because Robert seems like a footballer going to the fans' camera to celebrate a goal. And definitely I think the 3 is the one that deserves this award.
So, both of you and Bruno are going for number 3, which makes this one the winner. For the record, let me just say that my favorite one was number 2, the comeback against Granada. I mean, that's why I voted for this game on the warm-up. It's one of, I think, well, for me, it was one of the most exciting moments here in Barça Life. And, Robert, if you're watching us, I think you're not, but if you are, this Robert is for you. Enjoy it.
Well done, Robert. You won your first Robert.
Yeah, yes. So, we're about to hit the 80th minute, so since the clock is ticking, I'm not going to sit with you guys for this one. I'm going to go back and prepare for the last Robert that we're about to give here. In Barça Life, it will be the last Robert of the last game of the season, and that makes us all really sad, but good things come to an end. So I'll be back in a couple minutes. I'm going to let you talk about the game for a while.
Perfect. Thank you very much for the third Barça Live Awards, the third Robert. I'm liking all of these sections, Julia. And sad news, disappointing news, I should say. Yellow card for Diplo.
Yes, Araujo has been booked now. Not many things have happened actually since we have been giving this new award. Frankie de Jong has been replaced by Miralem Pjanic. I think de Jong deserves to mention him as, for me, if he's not the best, one of the best players of Barça this campaign.
Yeah.
Frankie de Jong, after suffering a little bit more with the first season he arrived, this year has made this step forward and has shown.
We've also seen the impact he has when he plays as a central defender than when he plays as an attacking midfielder. What he can bring to the attack and what he brings overall to the team. So very versatile player, but if you can use him in the attacking midfielder position, definitely do, because he brings a lot to the attacking line.
Eibar has a fantastic set piece now to try and hard pass after the yellow card that Araujo has seen. A direct free kick for Barça in the wall, and actually the ball hits the wall, and it will be a corner kick for Sociedad Deportiva Eibar. 11 minutes remaining. Eibar also has made lots of changes. Big ovation for Sergi Enrique also, who has came out. One of a legend actually here in Eibar that probably won't continue next season. And well, now the corner kick for Eibar. 10 minutes remaining and no goals yet at Ipurua. The cross in this corner kick to the near post. Passed here by Neto, and now Ricky
More
Puig
challenge on Ricky.
was trying to counter-attack and again has been stopped. And I don't know why the yellow cards are just shown for one team and not for the other one.
That should have been a clear yellow.
He was stopping a counter-attack exactly. But anyway, it's not going to change the game, yellow card. But I have this feeling that today are not shown in the same direction.
A bit biased.
10 minutes remaining. Barça 0, Eibar 0. Let's see if we enjoy and we can at least experience a goal before ending this campaign.
I also want you guys to, I mean, it's not neither of you guys' first time on Barca Live, but you guys don't come on here often, so I want you guys to leave with good memories.
Exactly.
And hopefully we can win.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Trying to counter-attack now the Blaugranas. Let's see if it can be this option. Ousmane Dembélé inside the box. Dembélé with his left, cutting Dembélé, and has been blocked again by Eibar, but the action continues. The header and the ball to the far post. A volley from Antoine Griezmann. What a goal! 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 Antoine Griezmann. Amazing volley from Griezmann. It seemed that the move was over when Dembélé lost this ball, but in the end he continued in the move, and Antoine Griezmann was in the far post. Volley. And a goal for the Frenchman. And Julia,
what was
Julia,
the
you said it.
contact list?
Julia said it, that Griezmann was your man.
It was this. Yeah.
Griezmann was your man, and he has scored the opening and only goal so far.
Wow,
What a volley.
in the 80th minute. Who
Amazing
would have expected?
Amazing volley, amazing move also from Dembélé.
Wow.
Here almost losing this ball, a bit lucky in the rebounds, but he continued believing across. That also was deflected by an Eibar player, and an amazing volley from Antoine Griezmann. Barcelona taking the lead.
From one Frenchman to the other. Very happy for Griezmann. It's a picture-perfect left-footed volley. The accuracy,
really difficult.
The precision.
Ball was bouncing.
It's amazing.
Wow. Amazing volley, yeah.
You guys drop. I don't know, should we do the line emojis? I always use the line emoji for Griezmann. Griezmann. Leave a line emoji for Antoine Griezmann to celebrate this goal. An amazing left-footed volley in the 80th minute. Now we're seeing VAR, and they might.
The goal is approved. They were checking a possible offside, I think, or a possible handball, but yeah, the goal has been given for Barça. 1-0 for the Catalan team.
All right, well, now we have the emojis. Describe Griezmann's goal. Hands up, praise, the fire, the bolt, or the scream emoji.
I see.
Aviv?
Probably like the scream. Probably like, oh my God, what are you doing? You know?
The
it's like,
scream?
nice, good goal. Yeah.
Bruno?
On fire, Antoine Griezmann. Yeah.
Fire? All right, well,
fantastic end of the campaign for Griezmann, actually.
I'm seeing lots of lions because I asked you guys to drop lions, but I'm also seeing lots of fire emojis. Shailendra Singh, Michelle Anderson, and I'm seeing scream emojis as well from Jayanta. So wonderful, wonderful stuff from our Frenchmen. Let's switch it over to Julia.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't been right for the prediction. Obviously, I said 4-0. It's not happening. Well, it's pretty hard to happen now. But I said Antoine Griezmann would be the first one to score.
How would you define it?
I would give it a fire emoji this big. I mean, for me, it's fire. It's fire. It's
nice,
incredible.
Nice, nice.
Yeah. The thing is that this game is coming to an end, as much as it makes us all really sad. But we still have a Robert to give. We still have one Barça Live Award to give, so we're getting back to it. Barça Live Awards, and we have one last category, which is Best Entertainment. So we're going to give the Robert for Best Entertainment. Let's see the nominees. On my right, number 1, Learning with Sarah, one of the most, I don't know, praised segments on the live chat. I know you guys love it. So, number 1 for Learning with Sarah. Number 2 for DJ Julia. We just, if we had won the last games, we would have seen that often. But since the results weren't backing us up, we just we didn't want to pretend like we were partying, but we did have an amazing time, especially that day. So number 2. Number 3, Sarah's 3-minute recap, which you didn't do in the first half, but you did on the second half. And for the record, Robert sent a comment on the live chat saying that was one of your best comments, one of your best.
My best recap.
I'm very mixed up. I was hearing the music and I cannot stop. You know.
I'm confused though. He said that was one of my best recaps. What I did in the second half.
Yeah. No, I think he was just messing up with you.
Okay. So that means he's watching us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but he didn't say anything about me giving him a Robert. So I don't know. Maybe he was just tuning into it.
Is he actually watching on a wedding?
He might be.
Robert could be watching us on a wedding. I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, and number 4, Love Center. We used to do this all the time in the beginning of this season because we always saw comments on the live chat. People wanting to date each other. We were looking for a girlfriend for Robert, but yeah, that was another segment.
So Love Center. Wow, that feels like a long time ago. I think that's my favorite. I'm going for 4.
When I saw this one, I was like all the slides, and I came into number 4. It was like Love Center. I feel like it was last season, but no, it was this season. So 1, 2, 3, or 4. Send in your comments on the live chat. Sarah's going for number 4, Love Center, right?
I'm going for 4. I'm going for 4.
So we have Sarah's answer, number 4. Abib, 1, 2, 3, or 4. What's your answer?
I think the Love Center is a funny one. I'm always I'm pro love, so anything that is made to find Robert a girlfriend is a good initiative.
Yeah.
I'm going with 4.
We did have some really good time for that. Bruno, 1, 2, 3, or 4.
Let's play some music and let's go for number 2, DJ Julia.
Can we get the song again of DJ Julia? Because that was epic. There we go.
Now.
Come on, DJ Julia.
DJ Julia's in the house. Everybody, make some money.
Let's go.
Party time.
Party time. Season's about to end. We still get to have some fun in here. So, well, Bruno went for number 2, Sarah and Abib for number 4. So the winner is number 4, Love Center. What does the live chat say though, Sarah? Because
I'm seeing a lot of 3s for Sarah's 3-minute recap, which I'm
not surprised.
I mean, I thought people were going to go for Love Center. I think that was hilarious when we did that.
Yeah.
Michelle Anderson, as always, is choosing all of them. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
I love it.
Krish is saying 3. Let's see. Dalua is also going for 3. Med Sosi is going for number 5. We don't have
a 5.
I don't know which one you're referring to.
We did have other segments, but we don't have a 5 here. It's just like the Oscars. They're only 4 nominees.
Only 4. Monster Art Mohammed saying DJ Julia is the best. So he's going for number 2.
So this was the last Robert. And honestly, since nearly all of Center was about Robert, we should give it to Robert as well, I feel like. But yeah, we'll
get this one.
Okay, I'm getting this one. Yeah, it feels weird giving it to me, but I'm getting this one. Of course I am. I'm giving it to myself. I won a Robert. Can I put this on my CV now?
Put on your CV. You've won a Robert. Congratulations, Julia.
Okay, I'm gonna join you for this last minute. Of the show.
A couple minutes left.
Inui has just hit the crossbar, so Eibar has had a fantastic chance to score the equalizer. A ball deflected in Araujo and hitting the crossbar. Good chance for Eibar. Just 2 minutes remaining plus the stoppage time. Let's see if Barça, of course, can finish well this game and this season, winning and taking the 3 points today. Benzema also has equalized now for Real Madrid, but Atletico Madrid is still winning. So the league right now will be for Atletico de Madrid. Also some drama in the relegation zone, but now the chance for Dembélé with a crossed shot, saved again by Joel. Big drama in Huesca. They need a goal to stay up, and if not, will get relegated with Valladolid and Eibar. And the team that now is saved is Elche.
Yeah.
But a goal changes absolutely everything. If Huesca scores a goal, Elche will get relegated to the second division.
This league race has been crazy, not just for to be crowned champion, but also the bottom half of the table.
Yeah.
Bruno, they say you look like Robert, but now on the live chat they're saying you look like Luis Enrique.
Really? It's one of my
Do you
idols.
have any connections with him?
No, not really, but he was one of my idols when he was playing football and also as a manager. I think sometimes we talk about lots of other managers and other legends in Barça, and Luis Enrique sometimes is not there. Because he's a person with a big character, but I like Luis Enrique, so if they compare me with him, it's something really good. And also he's a really strong person. He likes to ride on the bike a lot. He's really strong, so if I'm like Luis Enrique, it means that I'm quite fit. So yeah, I like it.
Also, I was gonna say this before when you mentioned that this, what we like to call him, Travis, our traveling camera, how you knew that it was because they have it at the stadiums to check if a goal's offside or not. And I was gonna say, I feel like we call Robertpedia, and I want to say you must be Brunopedia. And I just got a comment from Emmanuel Palacios, which I recognize this name because you watch the Extra Time on Twitch, so that's cool. He's saying Brunopedia, so
okay.
You've made the cut, Bruno.
Yeah. Yes, he did.
You should be proud of this moment.
Of course. Always ready here to play and enjoying this game. Let's see if we can also enjoy a Barça win, because now Eibar are pressing the Blaugranas again inside the Barça's box. Kike switching now and combining with Inui. In the end, the ball has been cleared by the Blaugranas. A long ball. Let's see now if we can end this game in a counter-attack. Ousmane Dembélé with lots of meters to run. Dembélé supported now by Braithwaite and also Ricky Puig. Dembélé inside the box. Dembélé, a bad final touch here. Ousmane Dembélé, and a goal kick now for Eibar. Just 3 minutes remaining, the stoppage time, and this season will be over, not just this game.
Yes, it feels kind of surreal that the season is coming to an end.
Yeah, but I just love what you said.
It feels good.
It feels good. So I think it's about time. The squad looks a bit tired. I think the season has been, I think maybe a few games too many.
Yeah.
Like maybe 6 or 7 games too many. After the winter, they looked very good, but last few games.
The league is over, but football will continue with the Euro Cup in a couple of weeks. So
yeah, we need a good
football
preseason. Come back next season. Come back stronger.
Yeah.
There's some rumors as well. Always the nice transfer window.
Yes, I'm excited for that.
Let's see who's coming, who's going. Always the nice part.
It's not going to be an easy market again, because most of the clubs are suffering the COVID-19 consequences economically also. But I mean, we will see movements, but I don't think we have to expect a kind of crazy summer like all the other ones. But we will see it.
We'll see what happens. Whenever a summer transfer opens, I get very excited. I think it's a very exciting time for all the culés around the world. There's so many rumors going around. You don't know which player Barça is going to sign, so it's something that I'm definitely looking forward to.
We were seeing now again the standings on your screens. Big drama in the bottom part of the table, basically, because one goal can change absolutely everything. Atletico de Madrid are winning and Madrid drawing, so lots of things have to happen.
Madrid 2-1.
Second goal for Real Madrid. Well, so now one goal for Valladolid can give the title to Real Madrid.
No, don't say that, Bruno.
No,
don't say that.
I mean,
don't
it's
say
just
that.
information. Just information.
Everything will go down to the last minute. How is this possible?
A goal, it doesn't change anything for Valladolid, so I don't think that Valladolid will be there pressing a lot, because they will be relegated also, even if they draw. So
you have news, Aviv?
I don't have news, but yeah, Madrid is winning 2-1, so
they shot now 4 in we
better hold their horses.
Oh. Okay, well, we haven't mentioned it at all, but after this game, we're going to go over to Barça TV Plus. We're going to analyze this game. We're going to give you guys a nice little post-game show. We're going to have Bruno with Arsenal legend Emma Byrne. They're going to analyze this 1-0 victory. We're going to give you guys 3 rounds of highlights. We're going to hear what the players have to say and what Ronald Koeman has to say in the press conference, so stick around, because all of this will be coming on Barça TV Plus for our post-game show.
15 seconds remaining, and season will be over. Neto, Barça that has suffered in these final minutes.
What did you want to say, Aviv?
I'm just rambling in this moment. Just like want this to be over. Want everything to be over so we can go to our
Joel and the final whistle. Final whistle at Ipurua. Barça has taken the 3 points. Antoine Griezmann, after a fantastic volley and a fantastic strike, has gave Barça the 3 points. We have with Aviv with an eye on the mobile phone. It's over. So Atletico de Madrid are league champions. Congratulations to Atletico de Madrid for their season. And also, if there are no breaking news, if Huesca hasn't scored an extra goal, Huesca, Valladolid and Eibar will be second division team. So all the best for this three clubs. We just remember that Espanyol and Mallorca are already promoted to La Liga Santander, two teams that were relegated last season. So all the best for these clubs that have been relegated, and let's see if they can be back at La Liga Santander soon.
Definitely a big congrats to Atletico de Madrid, but even more so a big congrats to our former player, Luisito Suarez. I think he definitely deserves it, and I think if it wasn't for Luis Suarez on this Atletico side, I don't really think they could have pulled this off. I mean, he scored loads of goals, especially in that first half of the season. He's been a key player. He's forced Atletico to be more attacking and not just sit back and look for the counterattack. So very happy for Atletico. I think they deserved it. And next season, we're going to go for our La Liga title because we will be very hungry. Last thoughts before we go to Barça TV Plus, Aviv?
I'm maybe not too happy for Atletico, but happy for Luis Suarez for sure. Very good player, Barça legend, and I mean he won Atletico 6 points just in the last few days with these two late winners, and yeah, very excited. And join us on Barça TV Plus for the post-game show.
Julia, Bruno?
Yeah, I was just going to say how crazy it is that it was all down to the last minute. I mean, both Huesca, like down on the bottom of the table, and Atletico and Madrid, it was all down to scoring one goal in the last minute. And to me, this makes it interesting and exciting. It's a shame that we weren't one of these clubs that were fighting for this La Liga title. But still, I agree with you, Sarah. I think that next season we'll be very hungry. We do want to win this La Liga title. It wasn't an easy season for us. It hasn't been. Still, I think we were really close to that La Liga title. We shouldn't forget that we were very excited. Like a month ago, we all thought we had chances. And I think next season will be better. And now we just have to look forward to that. That's what I'm doing.
We have in the league until the final weeks. We have won a cup, we have won a title.
Yeah.
So a positive season for Barça. That probably the main aspect it will be to improve a little bit in European competitions.
Well, this was our last Barça Live here on social media for this season. I hope you guys enjoyed the journey with us. But now we're going to switch it over to Barça TV Plus, and we're going to analyze this 1-0 victory over Eibar. See you guys there.